Hello, everyone.
Oh,
What's up? You thought we were going to do an intro? You thought this was going to
yep,
be a normal show? I even said,
yep.
Zeke, right before we started, hey, we're not going to do an intro. Did you get that part? Did you not?
Sorry.
It's fine.
Oh my God, what is this? How long have you? Did you have a green screen yesterday and I didn't notice?
Yeah. You were really focused yesterday. You were like dialed
Mm.
in.
Mm-hmm.
You were dialed the fuck
Oh,
in.
you need to pan over. Just there. You go.
Yeah. It moved.
There you got it.
It's on the ground, so it's not like 100% static. I'm kind of Zeking it right now, as we would say in the biz.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I had to work out how my air conditioner. Like, can we handle the waves that it makes on my
Yeah.
my sheet?
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know what this is going to look like. Hey, it looks fine. This is what we're showing, or they're showing right now. They had an audio bug. This went live about 20 minutes ago, Zeke. Literally nothing else is changing. That's it. This is the stream. Over at
Nice.
twitch.tv/PlayStation for this. There's been no leaks at all, Zeke. Nothing has leaked so far.
Sorry, it's slash PlayStation, not Sony.
Yeah, /PlayStation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's not been a singular leak. And it's kind of awesome to have like a E3 style conference, hopefully, with zero leaks. Or, as someone just said in chat jokingly, there's no games to leak. So,
That would be harsh, dude.
yeah, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Like, why is there no leaks? Got bad news for you.
Yeah, yeah. There's been a couple of, people saying that most of the things are not rumors. They're all like hopes and predictions. A lot of those are centering around a new Silent Hill. And I'm only bringing up these because I think they're kind of in your wheelhouse. A new Silent Hill and new Resident Evil, with Resident Evil 8 being kind of something that has been talked about for a while now from Capcom. I think they're calling it Resident Evil 8 Village or Resident Evil Village. They're going away from kind of the normal Resident Evil story.
Oh, Village.
Yeah.
Because it can be the V for Village.
Yep.
I.
Yep.
Well, VILL, but it looks like
Yep. So
8.
that'd be cool to see. They were playing some like Horizon Zero Dawn style music earlier as well, which was kind of exciting. And Guerrilla Games has not done anything since the Horizon Zero Dawn DLC, apart from helping out a little bit on Death Stranding, with the engine being used there. So that would be kind of nice. I'd be very excited if we saw a Horizon Zero Dawn 2 trailer. I'm just hoping the biggest thing out of all this, I just want to see gameplay. I just want to see some games running on hardware and not like trailers that we see end and think like, wait a minute, was that running on a PC or was that on, the PlayStation 5? Like, what was that running on? Right? Like, that's what I want to see.
Or shit like in-game engine, and it's a cinematic, and you're just like,
yeah.
Come on, man. You can run a movie on the in-game engine.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know. That apart from that, like there's been no leaks, so I have nothing to talk about in terms of what's gonna show here from a leaked perspective. I've been talking for the last 3 hours about this, or 2.5 hours for this. For you, what's the golden goose? What's the one thing that you're
golden
chasing?
Goose?
Yeah, like what would you prefer to see here more than anything else?
It won't happen, but Bloodborne 2.
It could. I mean, from Software could definitely. What if you got a Demon Souls remake? Would that?
Like a remaster?
Yeah, remaster. Sorry, not remake.
That'd be fucking cool, man.
You'd be into that?
I think Demon Souls doesn't get the credit it deserves for being the first and still a fucking great game.
It is a very good game. A very good game.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's kind of like people are all about like Skyrim and that kind of thing. And I'm like, don't sleep on Morrowind, man. Morrowind was what got me into this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Dan's playing Morrowind right now. He's actually modding it. I've been watching his stream do that. It's been a long time since I've seen that game, but the second I saw those loading screens with like the slow pans that they would do with the music on top of it, Morrowind's pretty good. It's a pretty good time, pretty good game. So, what about how do you feel about a new Final Fantasy? Meh? Would that just kind of be like cool, or not cool, or great?
Like a new.
I'm saying like a new Final Fantasy, like Final
in
Fantasy
the
16.
style of like 13 and stuff, or
in the style of a Final Fantasy game, like Final Fantasy 16, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't play
15.
13, 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand. Did you finish Remake? Did you play Remake anymore off stream?
No, I didn't. I never did. I didn't. I'm waiting for, for me to have like free time where it's not like every couple of hours I gotta make sure there's no shit or piss.
Sure.
Places.
Get it.
Yeah.
I understand it.
I mean, you remember with Ollie, right?
Oh yeah. It was it still is in some sense. It still is a constant, like, gotta take him out type war. That kind of fills your brain space for sure. Coh and DJ will be joining us, by the way, if you're watching this in due time. I think Coh said he's going to be here about 5 or 10 minutes. DJ just ended his channel or his stream on his channel, and he'll be joining in the close moments. I think he's having a hard time connecting, so getting that figured out. But yeah, I don't know. This is weird because there's no leaks. The last time we went into like an E3 style thing without a leak was probably the time when, like, 2015 at E3 for Sony, when they just started announcing like crazy shit. Or maybe never. Maybe that stuff was even leaked back then. I don't know. It's been a while. Which was the year where they announced Final Fantasy VII Remake, chat? Was that 2015 or 16? I think 16 was God of War. 2015 was Final Fantasy VII Remake. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. I think that was the first E3 that I went to with Twitch. I remember it's a weird thing, but I remember where I was when they announced that this was going to be a thing.
That what was going to be a thing? Oh, the Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Yeah.
Where were you in the world of the Twitch production row? Were you sitting down? Were you standing? Where were you at?
We were all like gathered on a couch watching the interview couch, watching the confidence monitor, because that's the confidence monitor. It shows what's actually being broadcast out.
Program out, yeah.
Yeah, like your OBS monitor, that's your confidence monitor. But we were all sitting around watching it, and they had the sound like piped in through the speakers.
Yep.
It was cool, man.
It's good stuff. Cool. DJ's here. Let me bring him in. We'll get video first, hopefully, and then I'll bring him in as audio. DJ, how's it going? Can you hear us, DJ? Oh, I don't know if he can hear us. I don't think he can hear us.
DJ, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, DJ?
I don't think he can hear us. I think he can see us. Maybe.
Is he frozen or no? Okay.
No, he's not. He's not. You never know. He's a cool operator. You never know.
Man, that dude could be one of those silver statues that you put a coin in, and
yeah,
that like a human, like,
all right, there we go.
Human statue. That's what it is. Yeah.
There we go. What's up, DJ?
Hello.
And then let me bring Coh. God damn it, Coh. Coh joined the thing, and then he's like, "I want to go get a hot dog or something." He just left. He just left.
I mean, to be fair, hot dogs are delicious.
They are pretty good. Hot dogs are very good. They're very, very tasty.
How do you like my mic hand? Talking into my mic hand. Do you like that?
Hello,
I'm a
Mike.
transformer.
This is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you're getting it all spitty.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Let me
I had to do it. It was right there. It was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What's going on, Coh? Let me. Are you offline on your channel, Coh? So I'll push the stream over there.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been dealing with kids and all sorts of stuff. They're digging the line for my fiber outside. It's been a mess.
A fun morning, so to speak.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We'll go live in just a sec over there. I'm just getting everyone's
Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds.
All right, gotta hold 2 seconds.
I got a rerun playing on my channel, so I'm not really sure how it's going to work.
Yeah, it won't boot me off until you're offline. Oh, and
Okay.
I totally just realized that I never explained. DJ, you need to open the stream on your end, because I won't pipe audio
I'm already
to you
there.
or anything. Okay,
already
great.
up.
Cool. You got it. You're on board. Co, are we good over on your end?
Give me like 10 seconds.
Okay. All right.
Changing the title now.
Okay. Goes old and needs
What do we
his
call it?
vibrate.
Drop Cream covers PS5 announcement? Sony
Sure.
PS5?
That works, yeah. I don't know what my stream's titled. PS5 event coverage, I think, is what we went live with.
Nerds babble about multi-million-dollar project.
Sounds about right.
There we go.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. DJ, while Co's figuring that out, I was asking Zeke what he's most hyped for. What's the big thing for you here? What's the one thing that is going to make you freak out if it's here?
Anything about the next Horizon Zero Dawn game or Killzone? I'm a huge fan of Guerrilla Games' work thus far because PlayStation wise, they always kill it. They've been making fantastic games for years. So anything in that realm, I'm already on board. Sign me up twice. I mean, we could all just go with like God of War because God of War games are fantastic. But
Yeah.
for me, anything Horizon Zero Dawn, anything Killzone. I feel like the commentary in Killzone is so needed right now. So like, just the commentary about that right now, and
Sure.
how they would handle it would be fantastic.
Yeah. I think
So-
most likely we'll do Horizon Zero Dawn, but what's up, Co?
This is that awkward moment. Have we been live the entire time I've been on here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I told you you're coming in live.
The confusion
Yeah.
in your face right now.
Luckily, you didn't say anything that you weren't supposed to. But I don't
Yeah.
know. You didn't
sure
really
you
have any.
didn't say
There's nothing
anything
that
you
you could have
weren't
said
supposed
that
to.
you weren't supposed to. But
Oh, actually, I was about to say a big thing about that other streamer, but we'll talk about it after the show.
that's true. We have been
Yeah.
that. I can't believe that's a thing that's actually
You
can't
there.
said
believe
some
it.
pretty mean things about one of your biggest sponsors. Oh,
Yeah. Absolutely. Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, what? They just faded to black. Is something going on? What's happening here?
Ooh, that's early.
no.
You faded to black to go back to the same loop video? The video loop ended, apparently.
Just to mess with
Bro!
us. Like, we know you're watching.
It's on a loop. Mine does that too. Like I have my my ending or starting screen GIF.
Yeah,
It's like on a
perfect
I don't know
loop.
30-minute loop.
Well, that wasn't a perfect one. That just like faded to black there. Yeah. So. Yeah. Co, what about you? What's the big thing here that gets you the most excited for them to drop?
New stuff. I'm the thing about this show is that I'm very pleasantly surprised and happy how they did the PR for this. Like I have no expectation. I'm a blank slate, and because of that, I feel like it's going to be a much more enjoyable experience. I'm not going to be sitting here going, okay, well, there's that, but I'm waiting for this. Let's get done with this so I can get to the next thing. Like now I can just enjoy the show and kind of take everything at face value. And that's exactly what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping for some surprises. I think that the Dead Space author guy, I'm not anticipating a Dead Space 4,
Right.
which means that maybe there's a new thing that'll be fun. That could be kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
Gonna take it for what it is.
Me and Zeke were talking. There's been no leaks, no like official big leaks for any of this. It's all been very tight-lipped, which I think is someone who has covered a lot of these. It's kind of nice to not know everything that's going to show up. Exactly what Co was just saying. Like the idea of being surprised is a nice one to have here. So some of this music reminded me that they're playing right now reminded me of Siphon Filter. Do you remember the bad Metal Gear Solid Siphon Filter?
Ooh, they came out with another
Dude,
Siphon filter.
Yeah.
Oh,
This kind of music
so
is
much of
totally
that
my
game.
jam, dude.
Yeah,
I love this stuff.
I played so much of that.
it was good.
Oh, apparently we're supposed to wear headphones during this.
Oh yeah, We haven't had any feedback from you though at all. But if you want to wear headphones, by all means.
No. Like what they said is they're going to be doing a special kind of audio during the show. They're going to be demoing like a new audio system. So I'm actually going to plug in my headphones here and check it out.
That's true. There you go. Plug in some headphones. They had some audio popping at the start of their stream, but they adjusted that after about 15 minutes or so. But there you go. Headphones are on. What do you think they start with? Do you think we get a look at the PlayStation 5? What's the first thing we see?
Whatever it
They
is.
showed the controller already,
It's going to be a big tapestry.
World premiere.
Probably. They always do that.
We get a world premiere, we get a controller, and we get a tapestry. Then I'll be the one that says they show the console. They show the form factor of the console.
Ooh. Just a big price. That's all it's going to be for like 5 minutes. Just a giant sky-high price.
Yeah. I hope not. I'm really nervous about the price. I don't know if they're gonna. People are asking like, do you think pre-orders go up today? And it's kind of in this weird situation of like, you probably want pre-orders as soon as possible, but you can't have a pre-order unless you have a price next to it and a date, essentially.
Yep.
So like, I don't know. I don't know how that'll go. And if it's anything above $600, then yikes! Like that's a tough one. What were we gonna say, Zeke?
Someone in my chat said like, you want to do a Price is Right thing? Like, see like what they actually
Over
price
under?
it at?
I don't know if we'll get a price today.
$1. $1.
We're gonna go one.
$2.
The price today would be wild.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of required at this point.
I think I'd go 600. I think 600 is a safe bet.
I'd say 7.
You think, man,
Ooh.
7's rough.
I feel like spot on
we have to-
the kind of thing we were talking about yesterday. Like if they announce something at 700, they're gonna have to have something that's at a $600 level.
Yeah, like
exactly.
A smaller
I was
hard
going to say we
drive.
have to talk about tiers. So like the
Yeah.
2 gigabyte, 1 gigabyte stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
So,
think
like, that
600
would-
for
that I
a
can
lowest
see
price
happening.
point sounds good.
Yeah.
Like
That's-
it's 600
that's probably
for
good.
the 1 terabyte, and then 700 for the 2 terabyte. I can get behind that.
So the thing with the SSDs apparently is they go in 825 gigabyte increments because of the whichever SSDs they went. So it'll be 825 and 1650 apparently. If they scale them up in like 1 and 2 equivalencies. But we'll see there.
Wow, someone in my chat suggested $699 and $899. Dude, if they were to announce like
Ooh, I
a
would
standard
quit.
console for $899, that would be woo.
That's a lot, man.
A lot of money.
That's not gonna happen. I can't do it. Nope.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
when they did that with the PS3, it put them in such a bad situation that and the Xbox 360 was priced so low,
And
like what,
took
400? Yeah.
took all of the sales. That
Just took
generation.
everything.
Oh yeah.
And considering the fact that we're currently in a recession right now, like whoever has the lowest price console has an advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I was talking about how like in a lot of different, almost every console generation has been different in terms of who goes first and announces what first. I think in this one, whoever announces first is in a rough situation because the second person to announce could just take the hit monetarily and announce at a lower price point and come out of there with like a huge amount of social sentiment.
And we're back to Price is Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like whoever goes first is like the worst off.
Yeah. It sets the sets the number, right? That you can either go in.
So we're gonna
or
do
at, so.
$5.95.
We're $5 cheaper. You know, you could,
Exactly.
yeah.
Switches are still like having issues getting stocked. I mean,
yeah.
that's like, yeah, and that's been wild, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Guess we'll see. I don't know. I'm excited to see new stuff though. I hope we don't just get like Spider-Man 2, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, God of War 2, Final Fantasy X, whatever. Like I want to see some new IP, I think is always what we're most excited for as a group.
All I hope from the PS5 are no exclusives. Oh, I wouldn't hold your breath.
You're going to get a lot.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Sony
Yeah.
has so many studios that guaranteed they're gonna announce five exclusives. I can't see anything less for Sony, considering how hard their studios push and how hard their studios tend to push their hardware at the end of its console cycle.
Yeah.
Nah. Ghost of Tsushima alone, I feel like if they announced that as well for the PlayStation 5 and just showed like side by side, this is what the PS4 can do, this is what the PS5 can do.
Exactly.
That would take money. And I feel like any new PS4 games, you can almost guarantee that they're going to have a PS5 version of that dropping soon as well. So that's a thing that I'm very interested in, just to see if they're carrying on with that as well.
For sure. Zeke, someone in chat pointed out you need to get your glasses. You're off brand right now. Do you have your wheat glasses sitting around?
I have my Co glasses.
Okay, Co glasses.
Or I guess my cold glasses. Hold on.
Okay.
They're a little dusty. I haven't used them in a minute.
Yeah, I got you.
There we go.
I feel you. Perfect. There you go.
Nice.
On brand.
Nice.
Close by. I think, man, now you're making me want to put them down my nose more.
Do like this. I don't know how people wear them like
if
this.
we're doing thinner glasses, I'm pretty sure I have a pair around here that I can go as well. I feel like I'm the only one with.
Do you wear a
right
prescription, DJ?
No, I wear Gunners because for me it's more like eye pro. Like
yeah.
I like saving my eyesight where possible.
When the three of us are blind, you'll still be good to go with your Gunners, most likely.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm pleading the fifth. I know this is gonna help, but that doesn't help all the times I'm not wearing these in front of screens.
It's true. Wow, now DJ needs to grow a proper beard. What are you talking about? He's got a proper beard.
I just shaved my beard off. Like I used to have a strap that went all the way down, but I just trimmed it down to my goatee, and I'm regrowing my mustache.
There you go.
The beard will return, but my girlfriend likes my smooth face, so I'm a fan.
Yeah, that's true.
Same, like opposite, but same. Like, should I shave? He's like, nah, don't bother. I like it. I'm like, all right.
We've got one.
So you had the chin strap, no mustache?
I had all of it going here, and it was getting thick, and then just said let's change it up, shave it up.
I don't remember if I've seen you like that, or
you got to change it up. Just have to.
Because if I do that, I look like Mennonite, like Amish, like 100%. If I do the chin strap, no mustache.
Yeah. I think I've always only done a full beard. Actually, that's not. I used to do the goatee thing once upon a time, and I looked really ridiculous.
I'll be right back.
Sure, I'll meet you up.
I'm still in that phase of my life, JP.
Well, I shouldn't say goatee. You have a proper goatee. What is it called when you just have this? Is that not a soul patch?
Soul patch?
It's when you just have the bottom.
Not the.
It's just this. Whatever that's called. I don't know what that's called.
Goat scruff?
A goat scruff? Yeah, let's call it that. A chin beard? It wasn't a strap. We didn't do a full strap. It was just this. It looked really ridiculous.
Well,
the Fu Manchu.
I'd like to
no. Fu Manchu.
Welcome everybody to ancient French history.
Oh, did you see Max's comment on you?
There'll be many pop quizzes as we moving forward.
Many pop quizzes.
Oh my God, I should not have put those on.
Here, actually, I'm going to do a pro level production. Hold on. Here we go. Let's do this. Group casters. Let's put the four of us into casters. And then in one button click, we're all gone. Aha!
Woo!
There we go. The one button click removal. You'll love to see it. So that way, when something crazy pops in, we can all just disappear. Because we're probably going to be blocking subtitles. Do you think they're going to do subtitles for everything? Do they usually do subtitles? Not really.
I think so.
It's usually a third-party app or something that does. They don't have closed captioning on. Yeah, DJ stepped away for a second.
Where do I know this from?
This is what you heard it 5 minutes ago. That's right.
No. I didn't hear this riff earlier. I just realized I think I've actually heard this song somewhere before, not 5 minutes ago.
This was the siphon filter joke.
I know. But now that I'm actually listening to it and I heard that first riff, is this actually from an old game?
I don't know. One of the songs sounded like Horizon Zero Dawn, but I don't know if it was from anything.
Is this a hint?
That's the thing. I didn't want to go that crazy on it. I didn't want to try to 200 IQ it.
Wait, some people try to saying Vampire Bloodlines?
Maybe that might be here. That was at the Xbox thing, right? I think they showed.
Yeah, but they're on all consoles, so they could be anywhere.
Yeah. They did put up that stay tuned thing, but we're 2 minutes out, so I don't know if that was a thing of like, we know we're gonna have a delay, or what that means.
Oh, hey, real quick before we start. So, Saturday, 1 p.m. Guerrilla Collective for 1 hour, and then 2 p.m. PC Game Show for 1 hour.
I think so.
Is that how we're looking?
I think, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I'll look into that a little bit more tonight and tomorrow. I think Dance Gaming is also going to join us for that, for a couple of those. I don't know the full plan,
Great.
but we'll see.
When does the first one start?
1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. your time.
Okay.
And that's the Guerrilla Collective first. And then that's going to go like, it's going to bump up from what we understand to PC Gamer.
Yeah.
So we can just stay on and watch both in a row.
Yep. All right, we're less than a minute out. I hope we come away from this with our minds blown and no disappointment. But we'll see. The music's fading out. Oh, is DJ still muted? Sorry. You were muted
Shouldn't
on my
be
end.
muted.
No, that was on my end. I
you're
muted you when you walked
Okay,
away.
I was concerned. I was like, wait a minute. But I was wondering if between Microsoft and Sony they might be like holding on, because just like we were talking about not long ago, first to announce price, sets it up for their opponent to even come in $50 cheaper on their tiers.
Sure.
Would still be a considerable difference for somebody who has not as much disposable income during a recession. So
Totally.
I'm very curious to see how that plays.
Yeah. We'll see. We might not even get price at all. They might completely stay away from it today.
They could.
Ooh,
I can see that happening.
yeah.
Make it all about like the hype factor, make everything
Yep.
super positive, and then just kind of slide that out later.
Yeah, have that be like
They don't detract.
a state of play or something later on that they've been doing.
Oh god, the music's picking back up. Prold!
Ah, here it comes.
Yeah, I know. We're late. How are you late on a VOD?
Where's my glow sticks? Where's my glow sticks?
Oh, here we go. It's happening.
Oh.
This program contains mature content that may not be suitable for all audiences.
Oh, that's you. Oh, okay. I was like, that sounds just like DJ. Oh.
Here for you.
The hell is this shit?
Control?
I think this is just a Sony
Okay.
thing.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, 5. Yeah.
It's cool looking.
Where's the hype meter? We need a hype meter
I'm
for the
so
logo.
waiting
Nah,
for
we
like
sold that
somebody
to-
to come in with
we
a
sold it
British
to
accent
Twitch.
right now. The PlayStation. For years and decades, we've made sure that you've got lovely content at your hands. What we're doing this time is about to blow your mind.
Very close. This is already
Shades.
this is already very PlayStation.
Yeah.
That was a really ridiculous quote reveal.
Oh, the old school logos. Okay, yeah.
You ever wonder, like, different choices, how we might have ended up?
No. I like the hand we've been dealt.
The classics.
Oh, yep, here it is. Started with the little showcase thing.
What if they announce
love
every
these.
single one of these games is playable on PS5? That'd be a great way to
Part of
show this.
PlayStation Plus, that would immediately sell the console for tons of people.
You, me, together, we were destined for something great.
Strong start.
Why did I move
Rockstar.
here? I guess it was the weather. Or I don't know, that thing. That magic.
Okay.
Wait,
I thought we was trying to get out of this bullshit.
You sound
bringing
more and more
GTA
like
5?
y'all itch every day.
My job, my score, get your own.
it says PS4 up there. Also, we're gonna get DMCA to
Oh, it
shit.
does say PS4, yeah.
We out here gangbanging like it's 91.
What is this tune? I must
Looks
have
even
it.
better.
We all love banks. Get me a DJ.
What year is it?
Give me a hand with these bodies.
We're gonna see a lot of remasters, man.
Cut it out. Playing the wrong one.
This cannot be traced back to me.
Champagne, anyone?
Just sort of smash things.
So now what?
They're announcing like new stories, new mini games, that kind of shit for.
Yeah, it's just a remaster. They're calling it expanded and enhanced. Okay.
Okay, I think they put PS4 up there. They put PS4 up there just to let us know, like, that's what the engine it was on.
Okay.
They were showing us.
There you go.
Oh,
Smart. That's smart.
oh, free at launch.
That's
okay.
smart.
I'm surprised they didn't start with new stuff. That was I would have never guessed that.
Oh shit. Okay. That's a good way to get people into your ecosystem. Give them some free in-game money.
Here we go. Something new. Something old and something new.
This is the PlayStation Games new intro.
Oh, here we go again.
Something Bloodborne, something blue.
This is their Marvel or their like Marvel style intro, I think. Oh no, this is something completely else. Never mind.
They're all about this right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
It was great to kick today off with a look back at just some of the seminal moments of the last 25 years. And what better way to bridge our past and our future than with a game that's graced every PlayStation console, Grand Theft Auto. It's been a privilege partnering with Rockstar Games for many years now, and we're thrilled to open today with the news that that partnership will continue with PlayStation 5. It's now just over a year since we began sharing technical details of PlayStation 5, but today's the day that we've been looking forward to for years, when we get to show you just some of the games that demonstrate our belief that PlayStation 5 marks the biggest generational transition our industry has yet seen. The content we've curated for today's event showcases how PS5 has inspired developers to create new experiences that are transformative in how they look, sound, and feel. Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good way to start off right there.
That's a great line. Yeah, that's good.
There we
This is good.
go. Everything we've done is going to be done even better. Let's watch. You have my interest.
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up.
Spider-Man.
Your dad said that.
Yep. That's gonna be fancy.
He was right. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Miles!
Go be a hero,
Yes! Let's with Miles.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh my god. Holy shit, man. That's incredible.
Goddamn. Spider-Man was so good. I can't wait for the next one.
Yes, please and thank you.
Look how much shit there's this. Like, what the fuck? If that's in-game, that's
nice.
insane.
If that is in game, I am here fully for it. Give it to me.
Strong start. Hell yeah, man.
Oh, they're just calling it Miles
Ooh,
Morales.
yes.
Nice.
Holiday 2020. So that's confirmation.
Oh.
That's launch title.
That's confirmation this year.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. There it is.
今日は皆さんに僕らが作っている新しいグランツーリスモの情報をシェアできるということですごく興奮しています。 今回のグランツーリスモはおそらくこれまでのねグランツーリスモの
Racing games always look so good.
プレイしたら本当に嬉しいんじゃないかなっていう、キャンペーンモードを中心にしたグランツーリスモになってると思います。ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
Yeah.
Watch, it's going to be all about the weather effects. That's what they love to do, those weather effects.
Yeah, the rain.
Weather effects and reflection. Yeah, the reflection off the track of the rain.
Okay.
That's a... Wow, look at those reflections.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's nice.
Ridiculously so.
That's a little bit too smooth.
That helmet! Look at that! Look at that helmet!
No such thing.
Oh,
No
man.
such thing.
What the fuck? There's the weather.
There's that weather!
To be fair, we knew it was coming.
Yeah, totally. Okay.
Not bad.
Pretty. Car games are gonna always look great.
Oh,
didn't show more.
Talk to me.
The hell is this?
Oh, that Aston though.
Wait, is this in Gran Turismo or is this like home or some bullshit?
That's in
I think this is their new like meta part. Yeah.
Oh shit! Actual gameplay.
Gimme. Now, I feel like the one thing that I've been missing from Gran Turismo that Forza has had for a long time is damage.
Well,
Is there
damage
actual
is a little
damage
bit weird.
Yeah.
Because they have to license the vehicles to deform the body. So it's like that's one of the reasons you never see these cars be deformed in these racing games. Outside of like ones that use like fake brands and stuff.
But Forza has had actual brands for a long time, and they've got damage. So Gran Turismo has added damage. Gimme.
Not a lot of brands want to see their cars backed up and destroyed, unfortunately.
True, it makes sense. It's just need it. Like I need this with a wheel. If they announce a wheel, give me a Logitech wheel immediately. Or Thrustmaster.
Dude, these engine sounds. Yes. Oof.
It's a track from the PS1. I want to see a side-to-side comparison with that track from the PS1 to that.
That would be pretty nice.
Oh, right.
All right, what do we got now?
Whatever it is, it's gorgeous.
Damn. This NAC 3?
Yup. Ratchet and Clank.
I think it might be. Oh, Ratchet and Clank?
You all right back there? No way.
That's gotta be gameplay, dude.
It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another.
That is gorgeous.
If we cannot get to... Right. The ship. I mean, we can't be that far.
I have it in my sights.
They have found us, Ratchet. How do I steer this thing?
Holy shit.
Ask nicely.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Please. That's not listening.
So that's SSD shit right there. They just loaded a brand. Holy fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How bad is it?
Yeah, that's nice.
That is awesome.
Well, it is certainly not good.
Good lord.
Great.
That looks like something out of straight out of Fifth Element right there, and I love it.
Beats me.
Need it.
Holy
I've never
shit.
played a Ratchet and Clank game.
Really? They're so good.
Never.
Now's a great time to start.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean,
this is a cutscene from any other PlayStation iteration.
Yeah. That looks insane.
Doctor Strange pops out. I'm done.
Ratchet. We are too late. Ratchet?
Who?
Oh! Okay.
Oh, damn.
That looks dope. That's a great way to show off.
Well, apparently half my chat is unsubbing since I didn't
Hi, I'm
play
Marcus
Ratchet
Smith,
and
creative
Clank.
director at Insomniac Games. The entire studio is so excited to be able to share with you a first ever look at Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, a brand new, full-length, interdimensional adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5. We're doing things we've never been able to do before.
Now,
like use dimensional rifts to be able to
am I
leap
the
from
only
planet
one?
to planet
Tell
nearly
me if I'm the only one.
Or put ray trace
Heard
reflections
Ratchet
on
and
Clank.
Clank Rift
All of our
Apart.
alien worlds are filled with
And heard
density and life
Ripped
previously
Apart.
unseen.
Ripped? Oh,
Plus,
ripped
Ratchet's
apart.
all-new arsenal
that's
is
very
more
easy.
exciting
Ratchet
than
and
ever,
Clank,
thanks
Ripped
to the
Apart.
DualSense
Yeah.
controller's enhanced feedback.
Kind of on brand.
I think it's bomb
Ratchet
As
and
on
Clank
brand as
are near and
possible.
dear
Well
to
played,
our
sir.
hearts at Insomniac,
Yeah.
and we can't wait to share more with you in the future.
Matter of fact,
But
I feel
for
like all
now,
of our
here's
chats
another
are
look.
applauding that. So well played, Zeke.
Yeah.
Good job.
Holy shit. Actual gameplay.
Did you see that?
Yo.
Yeah, I need to put my glasses back on. I need to regain
What?
some of what I've lost.
What? You get to use those in gameplay?
Wow, that's
wild.
Mind bending.
That's wild, and I need it.
Ratchet and Clank.
Look at those reflections.
From above.
Dude, this is like playing a Pixar movie.
Oh no, that's the tagline for every Ratchet and Clank. Yeah.
But that's the point, though. Like every generation of consoles, they make it to the point where it looks like a Pixar movie, but they get better every time, and it's
Holy shit.
I need it right now. Give it.
It says pre-alpha footage.
What?
I will never get
I
used to
didn't
that.
even see that until you said it.
SSD, man. It's crazy.
Alpha?
Is this the first PlayStation with the SSD?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I kind of wish he was doing a worse job.
I'm going to die many times in this game.
There's a lot going on.
All the little particles and everything flying around?
Yeah. It's pretty impressive looking. Jesus. I hope this runs 4K natively.
That's all of them.
It's probably gonna be 30, yeah.
Wow.
4K 30.
That looked really
It'll probably
cool.
be I don't man, I'm trying to imagine that being rendered at 4K, actual 4K, and not up-resed.
Yeah.
Is this
And
another?
if it has the kind of power to do that, sign me up.
They really love these fucking symbols.
I gotta say the pacing of this so far has been top notch. Like
It has, yeah.
Mhm.
This is good. This is really
I'm already
good.
on board. This is not a
Whoa!
Final Fantasy VII remaster being on the PS5. I'll be
Luminous
surprised.
Productions. I think
Who's
this might
Luminous
be Final
Productions?
Fantasy 16.
Oh. Those are some current kicks. Like, what? Oh,
No,
this is new.
I don't think this
Please
is
be
Final
new.
Fantasy.
Please be new.
Oh my god, that's gorgeous.
Oh,
Wow, what is this?
give to me. What?
All right.
All right, we'll see that in 6
Oh,
years.
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
My video's a little ahead of yours.
Oh.
I apologize.
It's old.
Exclusive title there. That looks fucking great.
Awesome, man. That looked great. That looked great.
That's
That is-
Project Athia.
Yeah, Project
Oh.
Athia.
Project Athia or Athia.
We'll see that in
Be hard to beat
2024,
that for
man.
me.
That looks great.
I don't know if even Bloodborne could beat a new IP looking like that.
Oh, man.
For me.
Annapurna, okay. Talk to me.
Who's Annapurna?
They I remember correctly, have made some lovely sci-fi games.
They're kind of like indie crew. Observer.
Yeah, I know. I've played a ton of Annapurna games.
Yeah.
I will also say, DJ, you're about 5 seconds ahead, so be careful about spoiling for the.
Ooh, all right, duly noted.
Or I can refresh here in a second.
I feel like refreshing during something would hurt, so I understand.
Yeah.
I'll withhold talking about things, but if you see my responses,
What Remains of Edith Finch, Telling Lies, Gorogoa, Donut County, Journey.
Mm-hmm. Journey. We're talking about some beastliness.
No, not Journey.
I think they published Journey.
Did they publish Journey? Okay.
Yeah, they're like Devolver. They publish a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Ashen was awesome. Flower.
I like his little shirt, little cat shirt.
Same. Oh, if we don't play as the cat, I quit.
Sign our Wild Hearts, yeah.
If we play as the cat, sign me up right now.
Oh, Outer Wilds. Oh.
Yeah, dude.
I still haven't played Outer Wilds.
They're publishers, not
Oh, it is
developers.
the cat.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, it is the cat.
Gimme.
Are they Jellicle, though?
I need it.
Sony's evil, man. They just have a game about a cat. They know what the hell they're doing.
I needed to play a cat in a video game. Like, I have a dog. I don't even have a cat anymore, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Annapurna, my 2019 Game of the Year, Outer Wilds, they published that.
This is so weird. Why do they keep showing this? It's like a transition.
Because they don't have
they're
like,
waiting.
And now,
that's what it is.
The bloody blood.
Oh, here's some system information.
That's what it is. Okay. Ooh.
I'm gonna take us out for a split second.
Oh yeah, I can see how far ahead I am. I got you.
Well, there's the full controller.
I need that controller. I'm very curious to see what that haptic feedback is talking about.
Is it just me, or are they going more Xbox controller style because it's a better controller?
Oh yeah.
It fits more hands.
They've shown a little bit of this already.
Motion sensing. Okay.
Wait, if they're showing the controller, are we getting everything revealed today?
Probably at this point.
We're only 20 minutes in, by the way.
USB-C is huge.
Yeah, it is. USB-C is the wave of the future at this point. Like, if you're not on USB-C, you're doing it wrong because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Making games used to be about these constant trade-offs between the artistic vision and technical limitations. With PS5, we're not going to be burdened like that. We're going to be able to realize our artistic vision a lot better. It's got a ton of horsepower, which is very easy to unlock, and it's a machine that's really easy to develop.
Apparently there's 2 million
PS5
people
will
watching the PlayStation
present
YouTube
a
right now.
paradigm shift as to what players will come to expect from gaming.
Damn, dude.
It will let us tell stories, make worlds, create gameplay that I think will truly captivate the player and really surprise quite a few people. Please take a look at this new franchise for Worldwide Studios coming exclusively
new
for
IP.
PlayStation 5.
New franchise?
Yeah.
I'm all about the new franchise announcements in these events because that's what we're here for. Oh.
Already interested.
Yes.
Over and over, I relive my first moments on this alien planet.
Need it.
The crash. The attack. My death. The crash. The attack. My death. Trapped in this endless cycle.
I bet you it's from the Dead Space guy.
The video game.
There's no escape.
Rocking that heterochromia.
Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow different.
This is Edge of Tomorrow, the video game, and I need it in my life.
This world is becoming part of me.
Yep, this has got to be the Dead Space stuff.
My memories. The longer I spend here, the more I can feel my sanity slip away. But I cannot lose hope.
Oh, yo, this is like actiony.
Gimme!
The choice is to keep fighting. To keep looking for answers. My only hope is to break the cycle. Before the cycle breaks me.
Oh, dude. That is awesome. That looks badass, dude.
Gimme now. Need it. I'm trying to contain my hype and shut up. Sorry. I'm not. I feel like I'm the only one.
If they want to watch it without us talking, dude, they can go to the fucking PlayStation channel.
Yeah, don't even acknowledge
It's okay,
them. I'm
dude.
muted because there's someone vacuuming, so that's why I don't want to come.
Dude, I'm talking just as much as you are, man. Don't worry about it.
Garfield! A Garfield game? Wait, no.
If there's no Odie, I
Tony
quit.
the Tiger. This game is gonna be great. Nice.
Nice. Little Big Planet. Gimme.
Hey.
The zipper was everything.
Wait, so they were working on this and that other game they just put out? Dreams? Huh. This looks like it's an actual focused adventure, though, and not like a build-a-thon type deal.
How much you want to bet they're going to release this game? And then people are going to finish it, and then like a year later, they're going to be like, oh, did you love that game? Cool, make your own version of it. It's actually a part of the game. Here you go.
Probably, yeah.
Because these look like Little Big Planet levels.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, this could be made in dreams. You guys are right, chat.
I'm loving this like Sesame Street Electric Company like song they got like going on.
That's the best part of this for me.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like Little Big Planet was always an interesting game, but not because of its gameplay.
This is one of those games where it's like, I know that there is a large majority of people out here that will absolutely love this. It looks well made. It looks great. It's not for me. But I mean, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure people are going to love that.
Yep.
I am in a house where two teenagers exist and play lots of games with us. So I can see us all playing that. And building weird levels.
It's like a roller derby game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, weird.
Oh, it's like Carmageddon.
Yes.
Okay, I'm on board. Looks like Rocket League, where you're not just going to get destroyed by pros.
But then wait, when your car explodes, you get out?
You get to drive or run around?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You steal people's cars, though. That's the question of the hour.
Huh.
So many questions I have right now. There will be so many in-game microtransactions.
Dude, Twisted Metal was my jam back in the day.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like, as corny as something like this looks, I could totally get behind something like that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this looks awesome.
To me.
Oh, they used my character model right there.
Whoa.
His music is also very nice.
Green
It's
balls.
like Twisted Metal and Rocket had a baby.
Yeah, I don't know what the goal is, though. Is it like a death match?
Destruction.
Yeah, it looks kind of deathmatchy.
Yeah.
Destruction All-Stars, okay.
That looks like a blast, to be fair.
That could be something.
Now you're good to refresh if you wanted to refresh and catch up so that I can like
I'm good. I don't want to randomly miss something. I'd rather just have clean video.
Hello, everyone. My name is Josh Greer, and this is my brother Mike.
Ember Lab.
We're from Ember Lab, a small team with a background in film
an
and
interesting
animation.
point.
And we're very excited today to
What
share
if
with
all
you
these
the
people
first
are
look at our
rendered?
new game. It's a story full of adventure
No
and charm.
way.
Because,
that has themes
like,
in personal growth and
How
redemption.
do they film this in like a
please enjoy.
COVID world? Like that has to be CGI. They look a little weird.
No.
Every single one's
I
looking a
will say
little.
they all have weirdness. Could be the lighting. To be fair, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
That is
Just the fact that we're wondering if it's rendered or not, though, kind of speaks highly about where we are right now.
Yeah, I think those are CGI.
That would take so much more money and man hours to do that rather than like, you know,
maybe not. Maybe
male
that's something
someone
talking about
screen and
Sony.
some lighting.
Maybe.
I will say this though, if it is CGI, there's no question. It's like it looks to be mocap.
Yeah.
So if they could mocap, why wouldn't they just record? I don't know. Anyway,
troubled spirits.
It's like cameo.
Maybe it is. I'm CGI?
You cannot hide your weakness
Well,
from
that's a good point. Who said that? Dynamite in chat said everything you see is in PS5 in quotes because they said that. Like,
have no.
Oh,
true.
wow,
that'd be a fucking mic drop.
And that was what's happening. I'm already gonna buy it. Like, this is gorgeous.
This is very pretty looking. I do worry
They
though.
look like tribbles, the cutest tribbles that
Oh
ever
my
existed.
god, it's like Overlord.
It's like the cute Overlord.
Yeah, or Pikmin.
I don't know why visually I get Jade Cocoon vibes from this.
A little bit, yeah. Looks fun.
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
that looks gorgeous. With the rain there. Whoa, that was a quick load on that grass.
That was cool.
I need this game.
Dude, this show has been nuts.
Everything in their
My
show has
lord.
looked great.
This has been crazy.
pronounce that?
I think I can safely
When
say
can I buy it?
it has already trumped the Xbox show by like
yeah.
a significant amount.
Yeah.
And we're
What's funny
like,
is that
what?
I
What do you
didn't
pronounce
actually
that
see the
hour
Xbox
in?
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been great.
I never
How do you
saw the
pronounce that
Xbox
name?
show, so I feel like I've missed out.
Not really. Oh, what's this?
Oh, those PS5 graphics.
You ever feel like you're just waiting for a sign?
Ooh, and I saw a valid point from Smashly. They've shown
To do that
gameplay for
thing you've always
every
meant to
game.
Yeah.
That is crucial.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just standing on the edge of doing great things.
What do you call like furries but for dinosaurs?
Something's holding me back.
We're still furries.
I think it's still furries.
Maybe it's just nerves.
Scalies?
Maybe it's the
Oh, I
fear
think it
that
is Scalies.
I'll never be as good as
They'd
what
still
I
be
imagined.
invited to the
When I'm still just
Anthropomorphon.
standing
Yeah.
on the edge.
I mean, to be fair, it's still a
But if
fetish.
we've
Have
got
fun with it.
nothing else to lose,
Meanwhile, there's that one furry out there
Might
who's
as well
obsessed
try.
with dinosaurs and it's just like just freaking out right now, like losing his shit. I've been waiting my whole life for this game.
Rule 34 crowd is going to have tons of fun with this. That's a problem.
Oh god, that's kind of dark.
Savage much?
Oh. So this,
Oh no!
oh no, the world's gonna end.
Okay.
You had a good run, dinosaurs. It's about to be a wrap for you. Last graduating
That kinda
class
sounds-
of down. Hi.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like one of those ideas when you're passing the ball around.
Hi, I'm
What
Lorne
if we
Lanning,
did a
and I'm
game?
here to share with you a game
Oh, it's
that I've
Lorne
been dying
Lanning.
to
Holy
make.
shit.
Oh,
It's an emotionally
we're talking
engaging story.
Oddworld. Give
where
me.
rescuing is rewarding.
I'm gonna get up close to
Failure
the
is
CGI.
devastatingly hilarious, and the memories should last
Look.
you a lifetime. Take a look.
I don't know, man. I think that's CGI.
I'm in the no
Making me
camp.
wonder
No
now,
fucking
man.
way. No fucking way.
Making me wonder.
New Oddworld game.
Some more Oddworld. Oh yeah.
They believed, trusted, followed, and it led them here. You may have escaped the murderous blades, The fate of your entire people is up to you.
It looks like it's still a side scroller, which excites me. I love the Oddworld games.
Oh shit.
Love them.
Apparently, Gary Whitta is the lead writer on that Square Enix game, Project Athia or Athia.
Really?
Awesome. I will be asking him about that ASAP. This is... Yes.
You must find your full voice.
Damn, dude.
I've never been as excited about a side-scrolling game as I am about this right now. Like, this should not be a thing.
That looked really cool.
We're only 34 minutes into this, by the way.
We're just barely halfway over it. Hold on, get up close. I zoomed in. I'm zoomed in. Let's see.
見たことのない東京の魅力を見て、聞いて、感じることができます。これからお見せするのは、ゴーストワイヤー東京の世界初のゲームプレイ。
Oh, Ghostwire! What?
Yeah, this is the.
Oh, dude!
Yeah, they said the
そこに
company.
潜む驚異と美しさ
Oh, we're
を
blocking
感じ取っていただ
subtitles.
けると思います。ぜひ
He looks
お
human.
楽しみください。
The eyes kind of sold the human aspect of that, I think.
For me, it was the shadowing on the beard, or like the mustache.
Fair.
Oh, here we go, man.
Detroit Become Human really pulled off beautiful graphics.
56% say it's CGI in my chat.
Others can't.
Sounds about right.
I've been looking forward to this game since they announced it.
Others
Yeah.
don't.
This is the
Forgot about
Bethesda
it.
published game, right? Ugh.
Gave me a little bit of a Fatal Frame vibe right there.
When others won't.
And Silent Hill together, like.
Oh no, this was already announced. This
It's
game's
up
known.
to you to save Tokyo.
Just it feels like.
This is the first gameplay. Oh, it's
Oh,
first
wow.
person. Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, this looks cool.
Uh-huh.
It looks a little
I don't remember
VR.
the name of the Xbox game that was first person that was this kind of game.
Oh my
God,
God.
or
What are they
something?
going to do about PSVR on the PS5?
They haven't talked
Just
about it
gonna
too
mention
much.
that.
They're gonna still
in VR?
support it, but
This game looks nuts.
yeah, it
I
does.
need it. Yep. Gotta have it.
Oh man,
That's the
sold.
problem. Gotta have it.
Sold.
That looks cool.
Uh-huh. Mine.
Bethesda software.
Yeah, that was
That
at the
is
Bethesda
interesting.
conference. That's what I
Are they
said.
publishing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They're the publisher, right? Yeah.
Yes, that was the game that had the really
Dude,
cutesy.
I'd completely forgotten about that.
It was like the
Yeah,
only
the
thing to
girl
come out of
with the-
that. Yeah, she no longer works on the project though. I don't think.
I forgot about the
Yeah.
game. So that video just gave me all of the life.
Whoa. What the fuck? I'm already depressed. Whoa.
Yeah. It took them that many years to get that far. That's a slow ship. 3 years. We've made it 6 feet from the Earth.
Whoa. Visualizer? Like, what is that?
Oh, jet.
Okay. I want to like this, but it's like that looks so boring.
Yeah.
I feel like that's. I don't know. There's got to be something about it that's redeeming.
I don't know what the game was there.
It's gorgeous, but you're right. Where's the gameplay? Like,
yeah,
they did say that everything here was called captured on the PS5, so it might just be that was like snippets of gameplay, but like.
Maybe they're going the journey angle where it's supposed to be like, super immersive and surreal. And
okay.
Yeah, maybe so. Oh, this is that Gearbox Godfall game.
Yeah.
I hope we don't get a magic trick.
What is this?
Godfall. This is the first ever announced PS5 game.
Stretch, no limousine. If you talking when it's gotta intervene, I'm
oh.
the biggest one that those you ever seen. I'ma need a crown. I'm the only one that ever held it down at the tip top. People flip flop every day, not I. Top 5, I'm a big shot.
We're definitely getting DMCA.
Guaranteed.
Big plan, get lost in this wall. Look at me now, you can't hold me down. So give me the crown. Wait for the tank.
This looks like too human.
This is like I was just thinking that, but then I was like, together.
What was that?
I don't know, man. This looks a little more fan servicey. Like this like Too Human was really cool because it was the angle it took for the gods and everything.
Yeah,
it seems a lot more just like let's just throw something together that looks really pretty.
That's a launch title. I don't know.
I love Too Human.
Yeah.
So,
is that a PvE or a PvP game?
I don't know.
Gimme.
Or both.
Yeah, maybe both. It looked pretty. I couldn't figure out if it was one or the other. Another Annapurna game. Ooh.
Always down for some neon glowy shit.
Damn, that's pretty. Oh, apparently that's a slasher looter that Godfall game was.
Ooh. What's up, girl?
Hey, girl, hey.
God, this looks so much like that game. What was it called? Ashen?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
it does.
Whoa.
Ashen with skating
style.
This is about 3,000 times faster already.
What?
Whoa.
Okay, that's trippy.
Solar Ashen.
I legitimately thought that was something related to Warframe. When she said the void was calling, I was like, what? Space Mom?
That's pretty. Oh, that was announced last year. Okay, apparently that's already been out there, according to someone.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, first time I seen that.
Hitman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's gonna be a real game this time.
What do you mean?
Hitman in my life.
It was always gonna end like this.
You mean a
Hopefully
full
it's not
game?
episodic.
Okay,
I
yeah.
feel like the episodic thing kind of messed with the Hitman vibe.
All your hard work.
Fair, I can see that.
All your sacrifice.
Just give a full game from jump.
Process.
Play it, add some stuff later, but like not necessarily make it like piecemeal.
Wait, am I ahead?
I don't know, maybe. I didn't notice it if you were.
Hey, some games work great as episodic. I just feel like Hitman games are so cool when you can do the whole thing back to front. That's just me.
And now, you find yourself alone.
Oh, this is good ass music.
Only death awaits.
Hey.
Nice. I'm in.
Less than a year away. Yes, please, and thank you.
I'm in. Wow, that is January 2021.
Mm-hmm. Less than a year. Give to me.
I hope
Merry
they
Christmas.
talk about
Here,
if it's
having a new
episodic.
Hitman game.
CohhCarnage here
All
from
right, get close.
Ion Interactive.
Is it CGI?
In Hitman 3, Agent 47 is back for his most intimate and professional contract in his entire career. This is also the dramatic conclusion for the World of Assassination trilogy. I'm so proud to be here to present a little glimpse of the gameplay where Agent 47 is on top of the world in Dubai. Enjoy.
I don't think it's CGI.
I don't know. Oh shit, we're going to space. Or a space station. Dude, I wonder how big these levels could be on a PlayStation 5. Oh, that's Dubai? Same thing.
The teasing, the amount of teasing is top notch because I have not seen enough of that.
Yeah. Probably don't have
I
much
want
to show.
more of it right now. Wait, the settings menu. Is this the
startup for PS5?
Is this the interface of the system?
Yeah, we're getting it right here.
Give to me.
Oh man, God, this is so far beyond the
Astrobot. You're gonna mention VR. Wait,
Is this
maybe not.
VR though, or is this just IP?
It might not be. It doesn't look like it.
It's a bait and switch. Well played, Sony. Hey, look at the system interface.
Nope. There's geeky stuff coming up.
Oh, this.
Okay.
Wait. The Xbox show is in July. They're doing another one.
Oh yeah, that was always the plan from the beginning.
That was a teaser.
Oh, okay.
The
So
thing that
first
they
one was
showed
like
wasn't
an
the only
entire
one.
show that was a teaser.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with like there was zero first party in there. That was just like a here's some stuff
Yeah,
that we're
so-
gonna do.
Is there going to be another PS one too?
No, this is
would
the
be
only thing announced so far
Okay,
for
this is-
PlayStation.
so there's okay, cool.
Yeah. What is this?
They have my attention already.
Looks like Witcher.
Yeah, is this Witcher? Nope, they're diving.
Someone in my chat said they kickstarted this game.
Yeah, I saw that as well. It's Kickstarter. It's fucking gorgeous looking.
Ridiculously so.
Whoa.
Poor bear.
That bear just gets shot in the ass.
Minding his business. Shot in the ass. Disrespectful.
Can I get some Schmeat, please? Is Schmeat like spam?
I think so.
Like it's not meat, it's Schmeat.
Right.
I feel like I'm concerned because I've seen people calling other people the term Daddy Schmeat, so like I'm very concerned. I was not expecting to see a plot. Like that was concerning.
He's like trying to get him to joust on the.
That is awesome.
That's awesome. I don't know what that is, but I want to play it.
Little Devil Inside. That looks great.
I love the mix of the very light detail on the characters, but like lots of detail in the environment. There's something about that balance that touches me.
Yeah.
Lovely.
What's up, everyone? I'm Zion Williams
All
for
right,
the
CGI
New Orleans
check.
Pelicans. Here we go. The first ever teaser for NBA 2K21.
His hairline is too perfect.
Y'all are not
That's
ready.
CGI.
The shirt is the thing that I've been looking at. I can't tell.
Hairline is too perfect. CGI.
Everyone's looked really perfect in every single one of these shots.
Oh no! If Sony has started to make. Okay, no,
I ain't trying
in
to
the
break
bottom
you
right.
down.
Yeah, it's NBA 2K1.
I was wondering if Sony was actually starting to do like they doing with the show and start a Sony developed basketball game, challenge the current Titans in the field. That would be kind of sick. But
yeah, it's more 2K1.
Yeah, 2K tends to be an amazingly gorgeous game anyway, so that balances out.
Look pretty.
But to be fair, we did call that he was CGI, so we just called it 30 seconds too early. That's all. Oh.
Run for your life.
We're gonna get DMCA'd so much. What the fuck?
It is saying strawberry. I am.
Amazing, aren't they? Half bug, half snack. A very recently discovered species, entirely unique to this island. Oh, this one's lively. Beautiful seed patterns.
I think I took some drugs, guys.
Yep.
What the
Welcome
fuck?
to the island of bugs.
Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Oh, okay.
Creators of Octodad. That says everything. All right, and we've seen a nice little strawberry over there. Hey, we're ribs. Let's take those baby back ribs for a nice little test drive and taste, shall we? Delicious.
This is a weird thing. What does the song say? Bug snacks?
Bug snacks. Bug snacks, the name of the game.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island of bugs.
Sound like
Liz! Hey, I was
Weenie
trying to carry a
hands,
lamp with my
hot
weenie
dog
hands,
ears,
but I dropped it, and
cinnamon
now
roll.
the town's on fire.
Shh. I can't hear. I didn't hear any of that joke.
His arms were hot dogs.
Yeah.
Like,
drugs are a hell of a drug.
Yeah, they do a lot of drugs there at the Octodad group.
dude, I want to burn with him. I want to go to Burning Man with him.
Yeah, find out where their camp is at Burning Man.
Yeah.
my weenie hands. That was enough.
That was a lot.
Okay.
Okay, we got probably 20 minutes left if the hour 10 is to run by, or is to run with.
Hold on, I'm still like recovering from that.
Yeah, you're still good. Cole, you got to be careful about those hot dogs. You don't want your arms to turn into one.
Oh,
it's scary.
Lots of
I know.
It's scary.
Hi everyone, thank you for being
All right, look
with
at the
us
shirt.
today for this very special event. But before we get to the end of the show,
Very hard to recreate
I have
that shirt.
something very near and dear to me.
CGI with the way that it's interacting with the camera.
But that's the only thing that's on screen, though.
You're right. I don't know.
It's possible.
What is Shuhei excited about?
That's gotta be.
This is Elden Ring.
Bloodborne. That's
dark.
Something soul related. That music.
Wait, is this the intro to Demon Souls?
That sounds like Souls. That sounds like Souls to me. Oh, that's Dark Souls.
Definitely looked like a Dark Souls guy.
This is Demon Souls. This is the intro to Demon Souls redone. Demon Souls remastered, 100%. 100%. That's the first boss. Spoilers.
The Tower Knight.
This is a remake, though.
Oh, don't care.
Are you saying that I waited long enough to play Demon Souls for a remake?
I think so, Go. Fuck that boss. He's a fucking piece of shit. I hate that boss. Terrible design.
Good. We made it.
Are they calling it a remake, or what are they calling it?
I also have never finished Demon Souls, so this is perfect for me. I can have my first Demon Souls experience on the PS5.
That's great.
Oh, this is definitely a remake.
Yeah, that looks a lot.
That's happening.
That might not have been in game though. That might have just been a cutscene.
Deathloop is a next-gen first-person
Arcane
shooter
Studios.
about
Oh, dude, yes.
Okay.
Oh, but they already
I've been
announced their
waiting to
game.
hear more about that.
What Arcane is all about.
We know very little about it though.
Yeah, we did. You're right.
A surreal player-driven story smashed together.
Want to see some stylish action? Check this out.
Guys, if I could play the soundbite, I would. I'm so sorry.
For what?
Hello, Black Reef. Colt, my predecessor, has been pronounced guilty of treason. He is to be shot on sight henceforth in perpetuity. Your assistance is appreciated and mandatory. The real party doesn't start until he's dead.
She is not making this easy.
Give me BioShock
Candy bar.
hard.
Oh.
Candy bar as featured in Weird Science from the 1980.
Oh my God, it's Dishonored.
It's very much Dishonored.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at this! It's like it's cold.
Hope you're ready to loot. Die already.
Busted.
Whoa.
Die.
Damn.
Ah.
You have my attention.
Good morning, Black Reef.
What?
Another day, another death. Aren't time loops fun?
What was the name of that time stop, time speed up game where everybody's like red?
This place is
Super hot.
A never-ending party where hunting me is the main attraction. And no matter how I try to escape, they always cut me down. But I'm one stubborn motherfucker.
I'll allow it.
Oh, dude, this looks so good.
Agreed.
Damn.
Juggling. Oh yeah.
Every loop I'm learning a little more, piecing together the puzzle. There's 8 targets.
Yeah, this
They
was
all
announced,
gotta
but we never
die
saw any
before
gameplay.
midnight. There's just one little snag.
You thought it was going to be easy?
Juliana Blake, Black Reef's protector and a real pain in my ass. She may kill me 1,000,000 times, but eventually, inevitably, I will break this.
Do we know this
fucking
Yes.
this voice actor?
Oh, I don't know that. So is this PvP?
I hope so.
No, I don't think so.
It'd be great if it was. Go through messing people's missions up just for funsies.
Oh my God.
It looks brutal.
I get so many good vibes from this game, like Dishonored, BioShock, like. Wow.
An interesting story, awesome gameplay, a company that's proven like that. Oh, love it. Love it.
I don't like watching you die. I like killing you. There's a difference.
So Chad is saying that it is PvP.
Yes.
I don't know where they're pulling that from, but there was a couple people that have said that it's PvP.
Graphics already happy though. Like if that's PvP, that is disrespectful and awesome at the same
They
time.
might be pulling it out of their ass though.
True. I don't think anyone would know at this point.
Yeah. What is this?
Also true.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father.
Is this a fucking Silent Hill?
Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. Oh, okay.
I hope this isn't a Silent Hill or Resident Evil game.
But the
Schmeat.
I hope it is.
cold silence.
It's so quiet.
It really is.
Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast.
I think this
as
is
the girl
Resident
ran
Evil
on,
8.
Over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
What is it with that creepy story?
It's just a local tale.
This is Village.
You're really into that stuff?
Quit being so paranoid.
No! Friendly! Friendly! Who are you? Who sent you? What's going on? They're coming. Who is?
Oh.
Looked almost like werewolves.
Yeah.
It's very low FPS.
But also not. It was like an alchemy
Resident
circle.
Evil. The Ocho.
Almost guaranteed.
Yeah, this is 100% Resident Evil.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The Ocho.
It's like olden style.
Well, they said that they're doing something completely different with it.
Oh, the village stuff.
Yeah. This has to be it.
Oh, it is? Oh. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Cool.
Chris?
Oh, shit.
Sorry, Ethan.
Really?
Oh, bloody.
Well, that was a zombie. You got a double
Oh,
tap.
was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Chris looks fucking crazy. Thick as
Yeah.
usual. All right, we got like 10 minutes. What do they end with?
Bloodborne 2.
Man, they've already like announced
Or
games that...
Elden Ring gameplay footage.
I don't know. Horizon Zero Dawn is what I think.
Yeah! Whatever it is, I want it. Visually, this makes me think of Death Stranding, even though I've never played it. I've just seen videos of it.
Tell me of your homeworld, Usul.
What in the hell?
This is a...
Oh, I am completely picking up what this thing is laying down right now.
This has to be a Kojima bullshit.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Sci-fi though, I'm already on board.
You think this is Death Stranding 2?
I
Where am I,
love that
Paul?
suit.
Anna?
What the fuck?
I don't care.
Oh, this is that Capcom trademark from today.
What is that?
That no one knew what it was.
It's mine, whatever it is.
Freedom. Our freedom.
Need it.
Oh, 2022. So that's
So
a way
far
early
away.
one. That looked awesome.
What was the name again?
Pragmata.
Did we
Pragmata.
catch any? Was there? It's
It was
just a Capcom game. That's
Yeah,
all we know.
they filed that trademark earlier today, and so people saw that. But I mean,
Wow.
never know what the fuck it is. New IP of some sort.
All right, dude. All right. Cool.
What have they shown that's first party? Little Big Planet. Okay, maybe this. I'm gonna shut up. Maybe this is Horizon. It's first party.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Overgrown buildings?
Yeah.
The old ones. Perished
It looks
1,000 years ago. Their great cities turned to graves.
Oh, dude.
In their place came new life.
They missed the prime opportunity to play crab right now.
And new dangers.
Oh, man.
Give it to me right now.
Please be a launch title. Please say
must
holiday
find a way
2020.
to stop it.
Gimme.
Or it will get worse and worse.
That looks sick.
Look at her veins, dude.
Until it
Or
destroys us all.
his veins, I guess.
It's so fast.
Oh my
There's nothing
god.
I wouldn't do
Oh,
to save
sweet
this
mercy.
world. No depths I won't explore. No secret I won't unlock.
Wait, Horizon New Vegas? Yes!
Either way, shut up and take my money.
No barrier I won't cross. This mission is mine alone. If I falter, if I fail, there won't be anyone left to stop what's coming.
Oh, he's back. That's a great character.
Egypt done it. If this is a launch title, I'm setting aside a month for this. Please be a launch title.
Damn.
Please.
But whatever comes, I will be ready.
They gave me the only thing I needed out of this entire press
Dude.
conference. Give it to me.
Is there a date?
Give it to
That
me.
was incredible.
On behalf
That's
of
it.
the entire team
That
at
was
Guerrilla,
incredible.
we're happy to share
That's all
the
I
first look at Horizon Forbidden West.
We're continuing Elga's story as she moves west to a far future America.
To brave a beautiful but dangerous frontier masked with mysterious new threats.
Get ready to explore distant lands ravaged by massive storms.
And take on new, powerful machines
look like
as you
human
return.
beings.
To the majestic world of Horizon.
Stay tuned for much
Enjoy
more.
the technology.
We can't wait for you
What
to
is
get
the
your hands on
date?
it.
I don't think it's launched.
I've never been more excited.
I think that
I
was
think
the
there's a
final
lot to
thing.
look forward to for the community. I think fans are going to be really pleased.
As a game designer and storyteller, this is incredibly exciting.
Hey,
We're talking a whole new
Raven,
generation
okay.
of ideas and experiences that we can create for the player.
No matter where they are, no matter who they are.
New experiences
Oh,
like
is
we've
Spacebalm in
never
there?
had
I was
before.
looking at
More
chat.
iconic, interesting characters,
more atmospheric, immersive worlds for players to
Nina!
explore.
We want to wow players.
Expect the unexpected.
And I, for one, can't wait.
You can't wait.
We can't wait to share them with you.
It's so exciting.
Incredibly exciting.
It's really about
Buns? Oh, Buns, right.
As a developer, that's an amazing
Still
feeling.
fun, Halo.
Welcome to PlayStation 5.
Is that it, or are we gonna get information now about the
They don't give us
console?
a price right now. My soul will be torn asunder.
It would make a lot of sense if they just ended it.
Yeah, I mean,
really
I think
the hype
everyone's
is real.
Everyone's pretty sold.
I mean, that was awesome. That was a
I feel like
great
at this point,
show.
dropping a price, that would be the takeaway that people have from this. They would ignore all the games,
Dude,
all the stuff, and they would only go price.
Yeah.
All the reveals were good. There was tons of gameplay. They never lingered on like an interview for too long. Everyone who talked was like direct and to the point, and then they went right into the games. There were big reveals. There was expansions of the stuff we've already heard about. Like, oh man, that was good. That was
show the
really
hardware,
good.
and that would they just showed the system, good game.
I mean, this is leading somewhere, right? So
true.
no, it's not gonna have that dumb V in it.
Oh, damn! There. Whoa! Look at this.
Whoa, okay, that's a little different.
Okay. Yes. It looks like a wireless router, but it also looks gorgeous.
I'm all about vertical form factor.
Yeah, same.
That's a fucking slick looking console, man.
I like the curvature of it.
Yeah.
It's not just a vertical box. It's not just
Dare I
square.
say, rather sexy.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I like those curves.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Price?
I would never put that flat. I would never put it flat.
PlayStation.
And to cut the seam, just black right
Like
now.
little setup right
Or
there.
price.
I like the blue on the controller and the console. Like that's nice, man. That's an
They
aesthetic.
match.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Price, date, what do we get now?
Good. Texture of it.
That's a giant heat sink right there, like a fan.
It is. I like the USB-C directly in the front. Oh, okay. So,
a non-CD version.
Digital.
Wait, what?
Or digital, yeah.
Interesting. A non-hardware edition.
Oh shit! That's how they dropped the price.
Nope.
Okay, that's how they dropped the
Okay.
price. That's smart. That's
Super
fucking smart.
It really is. The PlayStation camera was always good, so I'm very excited to see what they're doing with that. They're going all white this time instead of all black. That's interesting.
They're selling everything.
Yeah. They're at the same price.
We hope you've enjoyed the first glimpse of our future today. You've seen our most striking console design yet, and you've seen games that can only be enjoyed with the full range of PlayStation 5's features and power. At PlayStation, we believe in generational transitions, and we put years of work into making them happen. We want you to enjoy the unique benefits of moving from one generation to the next. Thank you for joining us. We're launching later this year, and we have tons more to share. Welcome to PlayStation 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great.
Let's watch the little recap thing.
I feel like they started and ended on two fantastic choices. Start with Spider-Man on the exclusives, and with Horizon on the exclusives.
Dude, Demon Souls. Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I will be ready.
Also, Stray looks amazing. I need that game. I didn't expect that I would. So we already know it's coming out this year because they said holiday 2020.
Yeah, but that was pretty much a well-known thing as well.
Yeah. Considering it's Sony and they do hardware, they've probably been manufacturing all the bits and pieces they need for these for a while.
I wonder if they're gonna list the price at the end, like the side effects of a drug.
It sounds like exactly the
I don't.
If. Go ahead.
Well, I don't think from a marketing perspective it makes sense to do full details when you have 2 giant games coming out next week and next month. I think once those games are out, they'll start talking about this in like August and September.
I
think that's it.
Genius. That
sounds great.
No price.
I love watching one of these things, and when I'm done with it, I'm like, man, that didn't feel at all like a waste of time.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a good feeling.
That was great. Like, wow, I'm so glad I budgeted some time to watch that. That was totally worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
it really
wow.
was.
I'm
That was
seeing it
all
for
good.
something else. Yeah, they showed a lot.
Apparently 25 titles.
Was
in
that how many were
hour.
shown? Oh God, Cohen. DJ aren't here. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Really? So 25 titles? Is that what someone's saying? They count them up?
Someone in chat said that there was 25 in the hour, and that's
pretty
well
good.
done, right? Like, there's a lot of games that I never heard of in there. There was a lot of gameplay, which is crucial. If it's dropping this year, we don't need to see just trailers. We need to see what it's going to feel like, how the games look, and the fact that they're coming out of the gate with games that are as gorgeous as we've been talking about this whole time. I'm on board, and I'm glad they didn't mention price.
Yeah. No, they did everything right there. I can't find a fault in anything that they showed. I really wonder how they did all those like developer interviews, because the lighting and everything, I guess they just flew everyone to the same spot and, did their best to do the COVID thing of,
well,
yeah, all that stuff. But
probably local recording these days. I'm guessing they probably just charted out a bunch of studios all around the world and like got them as close as they could.
Yeah. I mean,
they
were
cool,
so
man.
close together. I still think CGI.
They were.
That's
Dude, there is absolutely no way that it would have been CGI without them at least mentioning it at the end. There's like no way.
True.
That would have been like the reveal.
Is it a bigger statement to not mention it? And then later down the line, just leak it and be like, oh, by the way, that was actually all CGI. You guys tried to do your research and it was CGI. I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like they would have like made that a huge deal, like a mic drop situation, if that was kind of like, yeah. Anyway,
that would have been actually perfect if he would have just been like, oh, and by the way, all of you've been watching is, and then just like he like just disperse digital on the
exactly. Yeah,
that would have been perfect.
The whole ending. I was sitting there like, is he gonna hold up his hand and it's gonna disappear or something? Like I'm just like sitting there watching, like, is this gonna happen?
That was top tier.
So, are they calling this? They're just calling it straight up Demon Souls. This is the intro redone to Demon Souls. I don't think we actually saw gameplay in here, so I don't know if that's a remaster or a remake or what. I don't know if that's been clarified anywhere.
It had. I mean, there's no way that's a remaster. I mean, there's no way. I mean, a remaster is by definition, you're just like small QL things, bringing it into the new age. But you generally keep the game somewhat there,
right?
Like if at its easiest, it would be like what would be a better term, like a reboot or something, where it's just all the same content in a brand new engine. But yeah, dude, this is way too much for a remaster.
Well,
man.
this is just CG. Like, I don't think any of this is gameplay.
If they were to show this and then drop like the old school graphics for the gameplay, that'd be rude.
That would be disrespectful. I feel like that's got to be an engine. But they did start off with these, like they started off when they went into the actual PlayStation 5 gameplay, and that these are all rendered on the PS5. hardware. So that therein lies the question.
Yeah, because like it's just Demon Souls. Like, what is it? Let me see what it says in like the description of the video. Yeah, Bluepoint does remakes. Let me see what it says in the actual description here. It says comes
Polygon Demon Souls remake coming to PS5.
Comes a remake of the PlayStation classic Demon Souls. This remake invites players to experience from the ground up and masterfully enhanced with a new fractured mode. In addition to beautiful shadow effects and ray tracing, players can choose between 2 graphic modes while playing, one focused on fidelity and one focused on frame rate, coming to PlayStation 5 in the description. So cool. That's a lot more than what I expected, just like an up-res Demon Souls, because it kind of had issues to begin with. But
I'm so excited about that. You've
never played it? Both of you have never played the original
Never
Demon Souls?
played Demon Souls. I've never played it.
It's
I
good.
I played a little bit of Demon Souls, but no more than like maybe a boss. So I feel like starting from scratch, waiting until that releases, the right way to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
after seeing how pretty that was, if the game looks anywhere near that good, I'm glad I waited.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Demon Souls. I think I don't know, Zeke. You've played both. Where would you? Or you've played all of them, I should say. Where do you rate your Demon Souls experience to everything else, if you can do such a thing? And I'll ponder the same question.
Honestly, it's one of those things where it was my first taste of a game, anything like that.
Yeah.
It's the experience that I had playing Demon Souls was better than any of the other games that come afterwards. Just because of how new it was. Kind of like I was saying before, like with Morrowind. Like I'll always have that experience of Demon Souls and Morrowind and those kind of games. The games that came after might be and are superior in many ways. But the feeling that I got playing that, it was like my Dungeons and Dragons wet dream came true.
Sure.
They did it right and they did it well. And it was so amazing to play through that game with all of the secrets you can find. And this was like, I mean, when did Demon Souls come out? When was it?
It was a PS3 game. It's old. It's an old game for sure. 2009. Yeah.
Old.
Okay. So yeah.
And
it
was also one of those games.
Twitch or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Justin, but
it was one of those games that came out and people were just like, what the fuck? This game is like, what the fuck is this game? Why is it so hard? What are these decisions? Like, what? This is so ridiculous.
There's a few games out there that I can remember, and I'm sure you guys all have yours, that caused a paradigm shift as far as what I thought of games and what they can do and the feelings they can evoke. And one of those is Demon Souls.
Yeah.
Like, they did everything right. All the enemies, everything looked cool. All of the the shortcut opening kind of system that they implemented and that kind of shit was so.
Well, it was also non-linear, right?
Revolutionary for me personally.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it flipped the whole idea of like they numbered the worlds, but you don't have to go through those worlds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In fact, if you go to the final one, there's things that'll help you out a lot by skipping ahead and then going back to the first one, right? So like it did a lot of stuff for sure.
Hey, kind of interesting. I've been noticing. I noticed a lot of this in my chat. At first, I thought it was just trolling, but then I was like, wait, not. And now there's also some people on Twitter. Apparently, some people were not wowed by that.
Really?
How?
Yeah, they said like there were 1 or 2 titles that made them wowed, and then everything else was kind of ho hum to them.
I do think that there's something to be said that the hardest part of launching a console is having a healthy lineup of games that actually make people want to buy it on start. There was very little things in there that were launch titles or appeared to be launch titles. We have no idea when Horizon Zero Dawn is coming out. They did not tie any date to that whatsoever. There's a couple things in there that were like holiday 2020. But yeah, I mean, I can see some of that. I also think that like, if you liked Horizon Zero Dawn, that alone in itself is like a pretty big deal. Just getting confirmation of the fact that the second one's coming out, especially with that coming out on PC later in July. Like that's super exciting. I think seeing another Spider-Man, if you enjoyed Spider-Man and you're all about like that's fucking awesome. Especially to see that they're going down the Miles Morales path. But yeah,
a lot of like variety gamers, I feel like we're probably wow. But like there was so much stuff all over the game, but like the arcane game, and that weird space game. Like there was a lot of stuff that was just not standard. That was kind of evocative, but at the same time, you know, definitely not something that a general like kind of mainstream would really dive into. Outside of, you know, there's like this, they had the sports game which looked fantastic. They had Gran Turismo and stuff like that. But I could definitely see like some people being like wasn't really enough meat for kind of those main lines. Hold on, my kid is like screaming at me once. I'll be back in a second.
By all means. I'll mute him
I
up.
feel like when it comes to Sony's launches, Sony always includes just about every gameplay type possible.
Sure.
They've got family games. They've got very hardcore PC games for people who are like you've got your Souls games. The point that the Souls games became a genre in and of themselves is a big deal, and I feel like that's why so many people are excited to just see Demon Souls being remade. And when you consider the fact that they covered all the bases, you've got your Grand Theft Auto 5, not only with people who have PlayStation Plus right now and are playing GTA 5 on the PS4, getting all of the like $1 million a month. That's a big deal. But then you also continue, okay, cool. When it comes out on PS5, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online is going to be free. That's awesome in and of itself. But then you consider Grand Theft Auto, Demon Souls, all of the cutesy little games we saw. There was at least 3 or 4 of them. Playroom was a thing that many people both created streaming experiences and, you know, were preludes to OnlyFans when it launched.
Sure.
So there's a lot of stuff there. It covers all the bases, and I feel like that's how you have to go out of the gate when you're talking about a console that you're trying to get paid out the gate. You can't just focus on only fighters. You can't just focus on only action games and first-person shooters. You have to cover everything, and they did a fantastic job, in my opinion, of covering that. Even though if we recognize that, I think somebody in your chat pointed out, JP, that like 2 of those games for holiday 2020.
Yeah.
Name me a game console that didn't have more than 30.
Launch titles are hard. Yeah.
Right. Launch titles are not going to happen. The best thing I've seen that happens with launches of consoles is so many people come out and or so many publishers and companies come out and remake their games for the next gen of the console. Or if you already bought it and you already own it digitally, you just download it again on the new console and you get the extra effects and everything like that. That would be sweet. But I feel like this is par for the course for how Sony operates. This is how they've done it with every one of the PlayStation consoles that I can remember watching their presentations for. They covered everything. And I feel like you can't ask for more than that.
Yeah.
So anybody who's ho-hum about it, it's like, okay, you have a specific set of things that you're looking for. And if they don't focus on all that one thing, that's it.
Well, they didn't have a bro shooter. There was no Call of Duty in there at all.
They had a bro car game.
Well, I don't think.
Very excited about Destruction.
I thought it looked fun.
Wait, which one? Are you talking about the Destruction one? Or are you talking about Gran Turismo? What's the bro car game?
No, Destruction Derby. Like
Okay,
it was
all right.
kind
I
of
didn't know which one you were
Fortnite-y, and it was
classifying.
kind of mainstream. Yeah. No, but you're right. They didn't have like the COD or, you know, the Battlefield. There was no like kind of realistic, you know,
which is weird
the
because
gunners kind of people.
From a marketing angle, Rockstar opened up that thing with GTA 5. Like, think about that for a second. GTA 5 opened up the PlayStation 5 reveal stream. How much money does that cost? Rockstar.
All of the money they have temporarily, like, we get our paychecks in the middle of the month, so here, take all that we have, and then we'll get that check in a little bit.
There was a second that I thought they were ramping up to like a GTA 6 announcement.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm kind of surprised. Like, yeah, exactly. I'm kind of surprised they were just like, yeah, because, you know, like more GTA 5. And it's just kind of like, that's a weird start.
But
I mean, it does have, it has millions of fans.
Yeah.
And it's still
Why
being
put out
played.
a new game when you're still making as much money, right? Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
GTA 5 predates this console generation that we're living in right now. So like,
yeah,
the idea that we're still playing GTA 5 is fantastic in and of itself, but I feel like there may be something there that we're not seeing yet in regards to like how they're going to present it. Like maybe it's on a new engine that is the engine that you're going to see in GTA 6. I feel like the reason that they would dump that kind of money into it is once people start playing GTA 5, they're going to probably reveal in game. And I say that because games like Fortnite have kind of changed the game on how a lot of events happen, like having full concerts and stuff like that. Considering how many people are playing GTA 5, it would be genius of them to have an event and announce GTA 6. Have Rockstar employees come in with players from GTA 6 and then just go wreck people's everything. But other than that, it's they dumped all of their pocketbooks to, oh, welcome to PlayStation 5. Look at this game that's already 10 plus years old and you've already bought it 4 times because you bought it on Xbox 360, then you bought it on Xbox One, and now you're going to buy it again for PS5. Oh, and if you have multiple consoles, you probably bought it on those too to play with your buddies. And if you got PC, you probably just bought it when we launched it on PC not long ago. So yeah, just give us all your money.
In a basic, yeah, if you've bought it for every console and PC, you've bought that game 4 times if you buy it for the new consoles. That's kind of crazy.
4 times for me.
Yeah. Rockstar is... That's Rockstar.
Raking it in.
Yeah.
Raking it in.
Well, I mean, I think the least we could have hoped for, the very last thing I want to say is that
Sure. I want to show this trailer.
The least we could have hoped for would have been like a Vice City or just like a New Vegas, so like just an offshoot. Like,
but
give us another
those.
It doesn't have to be 6. You don't have to call it 6.
Those things never come at the start. Like, it's no amazingly godlike fucking crazy games come out at the start of a console unless you're like Super Mario 64. Like, it's very rare for that to happen. That's usually like a year or so into the cycle, or a Halo. Yeah, basically for the next couple of years or the next year or so, we're going to be playing a lot of remastered, a lot of like upscaled, up-resed games, most likely on that.
Which works for me if it's games that I haven't played yet. Because then, sweet, I haven't touched it. Let's
totally
play it for the first time on this hot hardware.
Totally. This is a trailer that came out of Square Enix called Project Athia that I think we were all a little bit surprised by. And Gary Whitta seems to be the head writer for it, who I know DJ's been on Animal Talking. I've had him on pre-show before. He's written, of course, a bunch of movies, Book of Eli, After Earth with Will Smith, and then Rogue One. Kind of interested to see what the fuck this is. Looks really pretty, especially when it does this like big overworld shot here in just a sec. That right there.
Dragon design looks super cool.
Looks great.
Nice.
Don't know what the hell's going on though.
That's what I know. That
kind of getting a little bit of
surprising to me in and of itself. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm kind of getting a little like Hellblade Senua from that, because I just have no idea what the gameplay is.
That image right there is the one that like solidified it. I was like,
yeah, that dragon.
You give me a big fucking dragon, I'll play whatever game you have.
Yeah.
With a lava dripping chest cage, like my lord, man.
Yeah.
What else was
Very
there? Cool. Ratchet and Clank. I can't believe you've never played a Ratchet and Clank. How dare you? How dare you?
I actually when I found that out, I unsubbed from myself.
Bathroom.
Yeah. Okay, Zeke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you said the words that I think everyone that plays a Ratchet and Clank game says is like, oh my God, this is a Pixar film that I'm playing right now. And they even remastered the PS. DJ, help me out here. Was it the PS3 games on PS4?
I believe that was the case. Yeah.
Okay.
Like even with I believe there was a Ratchet and Clank game on PS4 as well, though. And
was there one?
Every Ratchet and Clank game that has come out has felt like a Pixar game.
Yeah. And I think this stuff, for them touting as much as they did about the SSD and the power of the SSD and stuff, this was probably the best use of that technology that I think was in the entire showcase, with how fast they were loading through all these different worlds in seemingly real time. If this is uncut footage here. It's pretty remarkable how fast they were able to go through all that stuff. I'm kind of surprised they didn't like tout on that more with the SSD stuff for how much they've been out there talking about it. I guess they're going to let like the rest of the games do the talking for them in that sense, but this looks very pretty. I'm very excited to see where they go from here. Did this have a date on it, chat? Let's see. Nope, just as PlayStation exclusive. So I would suspect that's going to be close to launch, if not like launch window or whatever that marketing term is.
I'm still blown away that that's in pre-alpha gameplay.
Those terms mean nothing anymore, though. Like
they don't. But like for me, like alpha means cementing the gameplay mechanics. So if you aren't fully done cementing the gameplay mechanics, if you played a Ratchet and Clank game, there's so many different weapons that do so much weird stuff that it makes sense that they're not done nailing down all the weird things that are happening in that game.
Yeah,
but it's gorgeous.
It is. Yeah,
there's a lot going on screen, and that's impressive.
Yeah, for sure. Let me bring up the reveal the console reveal portion here. We can talk a little bit about like form factor stuff. They spent a literal minute and 15 of this reveal showing little balls, and then they showed the console. I think
love the digital console.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's the biggest news.
Great.
Yeah. Are you so
cool.
Where's everyone stand? 100%? Are you buying the digital version across the board? Yeah.
Not at all.
Oh yeah.
Zeke,
I'm buying the disc version, but I am very curious to see what their DRM is going to be on it. Because I remember when this console generation happened, they were like, "Yeah." I remember Xbox lost a lot of people's attention when they said, "Oh yeah, you can buy the disc, but the disc is locked to your console." So like, I'm very curious about how that works because Sony had that smooth roast that got so many people to drop Xbox.
Yep.
How to share your PlayStation games. Here.
Yep. That was
If
a big deal.
they go DRM, that could be a kick in the pants to what got them so hard, the support that went so hard toward PlayStation this generation. So
yep.
I'm very interested to see if there's going to be DRM on the discs at all. And if not, perfect. Because I don't know, I like having my collection. I like having some physical games. Although, to be fair, I buy a lot of games digitally, especially on PC. I don't even have a disc drive in my PC. So
right, it's not a thing
it's
anymore.
Fully possible
I don't
get the digital one.
My PS4. I don't think I've ever put a disc in my PS4.
Yeah.
If I can get it digitally, that's how I get it. Like end of story. One thing that's kind of interesting though is like I hate to say it, but like my the form of where I keep my consoles, there's no way I could fit it vertically, and it did pan both sides, and there doesn't seem to be any spots or like where it would rest on the horizontal. Makes me wonder, like, is there a stand for the horizontal? I'm not really sure how that would work.
See, I feel like looking at it now,
that might come off.
I feel like they have the.
Okay, looking at the disk drive, it would have to go the other direction. The disk drive would have to be on
the
top.
disk drive would have to be on the top.
It would be at a weird angle. So
I'm thinking the Xbox 360 with the way that this works, because the Xbox 360, if you remember, they had it concave, like.
Oh, okay. Chad is now linking.
Bit.
Apparently, there's horizontal screenshots.
Oh, on the site.
So I feel like it's not too much different than what we saw with the Xbox 360.
People are linking a tweet that doesn't exist. Let me see here.
Good job.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, there is a little stand. There's a little black stand. Okay.
That's interesting.
It does rest disk drive down, and there's a small stand that it goes on.
Are you looking at this right here, Co?
This is on the. Yeah. Look at that. So there's actually a black disc stand that it goes on when it's resting horizontal.
I don't like how that looks.
That's a little strange.
I like it.
Is it like on a lazy Susan? Like,
yeah,
can you spin it around?
Yeah, that thing is gonna wobble, dude. Like if you hit the other side and it wobbles down, like I don't.
Oh,
how am I gonna stack my monitor on
maybe
that
there's
thing?
I was gonna say for a second maybe there's something to do with the cooling, but then again I don't think there's any vents on the bottom, so that wouldn't really make any sense, would it?
Yeah, it looks like the vents are right here along the.
I want to see that spinning, or at least a 360 view of it, so I can better understand how that works. I feel like the drive being on the bottom, that's the first time I've seen a drive on the bottom of a gaming console. And
black on black would also look really good on that too.
Yeah.
Also, that makes me think of, since I just unboxed the Cyberpunk Xbox yesterday, and I'm very curious to see the sweet creations that are come from developers with custom consoles with this.
Sure.
Is there a functional reason? Is there a functional reason to have those fucking fins like overlap, like
fans cooling? Get more
I
airflow.
think they're fans.
Like,
I think that. Yeah. I think like
100% it's more
crack
cooling.
the
Will it
system
direct
open,
the airflow
so
better?
well, no. Oh, you mean exterior, like the little fins on it? Probably not. No, that's aesthetic.
Yeah,
I'm
the
guessing.
extra
You're talking
fins,
about
like
the
if you drop it on a
plastic-
corner,
yeah,
that
the
shit's
extra
snapping
plastic.
right off.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean right
No,
here?
that's probably.
That does
You're
like
talking about the
that's gonna
tips
break
on the corner
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're not dropping your consoles, but yeah, it's a fair point.
Well, Zeke has an issue of throwing things, so
That's true. That's a good point. I should have remembered who I was talking
Hey,
to.
I'm rough on shit. I'll be the first one to admit that like shit needs to be durable.
Yeah. I don't like how this looks horizontally. I really don't. And granted, the look of a console is whatever, but I think that just looks kind of wonky.
There's a distinct lack of any kind of symmetry, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Like it's very much modern arty.
Yeah.
Not all other consoles are symmetric, to be fair, but it's like really nuts. It's weighted. It looks like there's like a weighted side to it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I think it looks cool. Well, I guess the symmetry would be straight up and down. So.
Yeah, like this looks so much better vertical. But then the issue with like
somebody chat, it looks like a duck bill. It looks like ducklets. Oh no, I can't not.
Somebody's already going to Photoshop that. That's going to exist within the next 20 minutes if it doesn't already.
Oh no.
No, we were talking about.
You think? Oh no! Think if you turn it the other way, so like the disk drive's an eye. Oh, can it find some?
I linked you something in the Slack, JP.
Oh God,
that was pretty funny.
Let me see.
Oh no.
I'm concerned.
Wow. I will show this, but
funny,
only
dude.
I saw a preview. Wow. That is.
I'm now concerned.
Wow. You are not
Pretty good.
wrong.
Pretty good.
Oh no.
Someone linked it. It's great.
They are not far off. That does look like a router between two sheets of paper.
I said it when they showed it, but I would not have imagined that somebody took envelopes to make it visual immediately. That is great.
Pretty good.
Love it.
Oh, it's going to look fantastic in your entertainment system next to your router, though.
Yeah. So
you'll get confused.
I wonder what the like digital version, if regardless of the DRM stuff, I wonder how much money they can save on the console in terms of price there.
Oh,
we're
well,
talking
I mean,
like 50 or 100 because it's like
a
not that
DVD
expensive.
drive.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive.
Blu-ray drive though. So if it's a playable 4K Blu-ray drive, like
those are like what $100? Like
yeah,
for a
but
good one?
like at their
well,
scale,
and think mass
$100
production.
is probably not gonna happen. So
Yeah.
they're probably looking at like 50, maybe like I don't know the hardware prices, but I'd imagine something like $50 to $60. So that would be a considerable savings on a launch of a console, which they're going to lose money on for the first year or two, anyways.
Yeah. Just in general, that's how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I do wonder what
the price
they
point is
will
gonna be
value
the hard
at,
drive.
What you guys just spoke.
That's going to be interesting. I was going to say, I was wondering what they are going to value it at, though. Like, are we going to see like a $50 difference between drive and digital? Like, I wonder what
at minimum, right? Like, otherwise, why the fuck do it? If it's not a meaningful one.
Yeah. We were talking about the 2 terabyte and 1 terabyte earlier, right? Like, what happens if the digital is the only option for the 2 terabyte and the physicals option is 1 terabyte jump? That would be a way they could justify digital only version a little bit more.
Yeah.
I could definitely see $100 price difference in between 4K Blu-ray drive in this one with 1 terabyte versus no Blu-ray drive, but double the support, like double the space. Like I could see that happening marketing wise.
Well, that's a good point. In terms of space of the console, 4K games are fucking huge. Like we're talking hundreds of gigs, right? So if that's a baseline, a terabyte drive, it's 9 games installed at once. And then you got to start.
That's probably being
shit.
generous, considering at the beginning of the console cycle, they're probably not as optimized as they could be, and that they will be by the time we get to the 3rd or 4th year in.
Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty had an update yesterday, and it was 84 gigs for the update.
Jesus. What?
So if you're launching on new consoles with COD, which 100% you're going to be having some form of Call of Duty on a new console, it's a system seller for a lot of people. That's going to be huge.
By the way, guys, really appreciate.
Oh, you got to bounce.
I got to get out of here.
Okay, I figured
yeah, I got to bounce.
Yeah, I figured as much. All
right, thank you very much.
No, I was just gonna let you do your thing. You want to do some shout outs, or you just want a piece?
Great. You know what? I'll just piece. I'm literally going to be on in like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Playing my old EverQuest crap. So anyway, thank you, DeejayKnight. Thank you, Zeke and JP. It's been awesome. Thank you all for watching. We're going to leave this on my channel, by the way, so you guys can finish up and everything. So
cool.
Thank you, and also see you Saturday for the Fun and Games Then.
Yeah, we'll see you Saturday. Bye.
Yep.
See you
Let's
later.
go. Yeah, bye.
All right, turn call. Yeah, I don't know. Like I really wish there was more details about that digital version. There's a lot of things in there that, like you said, could be bad. And they nailed Microsoft at the start of the last generation for all that shit. And then here we are again, and they're trying to do potentially the same thing. So big questions they got to answer for sure. Space and DRM, 100%.
I feel like they also are going to have details on sales, right? Like, what are we selling physically versus digitally? And if they're seeing ridiculous amounts more digital sales, that's a thing that they can accept, having the option without necessarily abandoning the audience that will focus on physical copies.
Right.
But I feel like they need to have that easily, like, oh, here, borrow it, take it, see you in a bit. If they don't have that, that is a slap in the face, in my opinion, to the people that they brought to their side last generation. So I'm very interested in seeing the wiki page.
Right.
Because there's gonna be a wiki page about how that's gonna work.
100%. Yeah, 100% there will be.
I wonder if there's gonna be like memes about like, hold on, yeah, let me jump on Call of Duty with you. I just gotta uninstall Horizon Zero Dawn and then reinstall that because there's no room. So
yeah,
I'll meet up with you guys in like 2 days.
Yeah, let me download the 300 gigabyte Call of Duty real quick with the 4K textures. Yeah. And from like a developer point of view, that's going to be a thing that they're going to have to think about, right? In terms of like, what do we send to a consumer if from a file size point of view, if they don't have a 4K TV, they don't need 4K textures. And that's an additional, like, I'm not necessarily the smartest person when it comes to this, but that's a shit ton of extra gigabytes when it comes to the stuff you got to download, right? So
yeah,
how they're going to handle that is going to be pretty important moving forward, for sure.
Very true. And also, there's a bunch of other questions that go along with that, right? Like somebody said in the chat that if they think that 80% of PS4 sales are digital. If that's the case, that's not even a situation of them having to do a thing, right? Like they could just say, we have the option for you to have a physical disc, and on launch, unfortunately, we couldn't make as many of those.
Sure.
So that makes perfect sense as well. Like it costs more internally, so they don't necessarily expect to manufacture as many consoles that are capable of that disc, especially if they know that they have the details about how many people are using discs in their consoles. That's not even a question. So I don't think they would have presented the digital only option without taking all that into account with the build.
Yeah.
And a couple of people brought up that the disc version might be less because of the hard drive being the expensive part.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess if it is a bigger hard drive, but without, maybe so. Again, also for everyone linking me like different articles from random foreign gaming websites.
SSD, sorry, my bad.
Oh, that's fine. From random foreign game websites that I've never seen a published article on about some Amazon listing. Like, I don't believe any of those Amazon listings. When they announce a price, Sony's going to be very up there and in your face about announcing the price. They're going to have a full state of play. There's no way it's fucking $760. Like, that's way too ridiculous. So don't even start to begin to believe that.
I feel like
I bet the price is going to be $420.69.
There you go. You got it. Yeah.
I feel like there's no way that they can announce this console to be more than 600 because they lost a lot of leeway in the PS3 generation due to having a $600 price tag, and considering the fact that we are literally in a recession. That price is not going to go unless that's the top version. I feel like they need to come in at $500. I feel like any of these consoles need to have at least a $500 version, because $400 is impossible. It took years for the Xbox One and the PS4 to get down to a reasonable price, but yeah, I'll be very surprised if they come in at $400 out of the gate.
Yeah. They have seen that people will pay a premium though for like a PS4 Pro, so I can totally see them tuning up some of the sizes of like the SSDs and shit like that, and putting out a $700 or $800 like Pro or performance thing. Granted, we just got 2 SKUs, and I don't think they're going to add any more than what they just showed us. So,
not for some time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. Jeff Keighley is reporting that Bethesda's Deathloop and Ghostwire. So Deathloop was the Arcane Studio game, and Ghostwire was that first-person, like Japanese mystic art magic-looking game, are exclusive to the PlayStation 5 for a period of time. So they paid for some exclusive exclusivity. On the platform there. So that's kind of meh. That kind of sucks. Especially because those things will most likely come to the PC at a later date.
Yeah.
Trying to see if there's any other games. We saw a lot. I mean, I can actually just read through them here. Started with GTA 5, Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Gran Turismo 7, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Project Athia, Stray, Returnal. We might look at that Returnal trailer in just a sec. Sackboy, Destruction All-Stars, Kena, Bridge of Spirits, DualSense. Oh, that was the wireless controller, sorry. Goodbye Volcano High, which is that weird, sad, depressing dinosaur high school game where they're all going to die. Spoilers. Oddworld, Soulstorm, Ghostwire Tokyo, Jet, The Far Shore, Godfall, Solar Ash, Hitman 3, Astro's Playroom, Little Devil Inside, NBA 2K1, Bug Snacks. That game looks fucking wild.
Literally an LSD
that game looks wild.
They were super high coming up with that.
We got to stop there for Bug Snacks. What the fuck was that game?
I hope it's not.
It was mushrooms.
Not too. I hope they don't pull any punches. I hope they just go. I hope it just keeps getting fucking weirder.
Well,
and weirder.
Octopimp. Jesus, Octodad is pretty weird, right? Like I think they kind of delivered on that.
But it was like goofy. Like I don't know, like weird, sure, but it was more like goofy.
Yeah.
This one seems trippy. There's a difference, right?
Sure. Yeah. Demon Souls, which is they have confirmed in the description that is a remastered Deathloop, Resident Evil 8, Pragmata, which is that Capcom game that was trademarked earlier today, and then of course Horizon Zero Dawn. They're calling it Horizon 2 Forbidden West. So are they dropping Zero Dawn? Let me see. It's called Horizon Forbidden West. So they're dropping Horizon Zero Dawn from it.
I feel like if that's the case, then they're going with Horizon being the game, and then being able to change whatever they want for the end. So that actually is not a bad idea.
Well, because
then you don't have to deal with the 2s and 3s, and like that makes sense.
Yeah, and I guess I've always just thought of it as Horizon Zero Dawn as the title, but it's actually Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yep, Zero Dawn. So it makes perfect sense.
It's
that
like
every one of the games is going to be Horizon, new thing.
Yeah.
Batman Begins. Batman The Dark Knight.
It's been a while since I've played this game, so maybe both of you can help me out here. The big thing was that she was always talking about going west, right? Like that was always the thing of where that story was leading. And I guess that's what all this is. Because it's, the first Horizon was very wintry, very like depressing in some cases in terms of what it all looked like. This is like straight up tropical, lush forest looking shit, which I think I'm super into it.
And they said it takes place in like the post whatever 1,000-year-old U.S.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, like, it's been a while since I played Horizon, like the story
how'd you get there?
all the way through. Like, where was it?
Oh no, we're getting into spoiler territory, but they tell you where they're at.
I feel like that's definitely something that would kind of kill.
This is probably like California. if I had to wager. If you go west from where they were in Horizon Zero 1, California, especially with what they're showing here.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember now. Okay.
Or Zero Dawn, not Zero 1. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. This is going to be more coastal, oceanic. Like the themes change, and I'm obviously I'm in. Like this. That was such a beautiful experience.
Oh yeah.
All the way through.
Gorgeous game. Yeah, that could be like Nevada right there with the desert.
Yeah.
Something like that. Arizona.
Mountain,
yeah.
That mountain climbing right there.
That's the Golden Gate Bridge right there.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that the first time.
I didn't either. Huh. Cool.
No.
So what is his name? Is Silas, right, in the game?
God, it's been a while. That sounds right. I think that's right.
Silence,
something like that.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
God damn. If that I've looked his name up so many times I can never remember it.
I love this for my favorite themes in all of video games still to
Lance
this day.
Riddick, thank you. Lance Riddick could be. I want him to be in all the voices on all of my games.
He's great. Yeah, he's watch Fringe if you haven't already. He's fantastic in Fringe.
Oh, you've got to watch Fringe.
Yeah, Fringe is great.
Need you and alternate to do a thing.
This right here is my favorite aesthetic in all of games because it reminds me of Chrono Trigger and the world or the city of Zeal or whatever. So to see this in here is just like I'm already in. I'm already about this type of shit. It's fucking great. And yeah, I'm glad to see that that's there. I didn't really expect to see a God of War or anything like that. It's way too soon to see that. And I'm glad that we saw
the Oliphants. The Oliphants look pretty fucking cool.
Oh yeah. And
the Oliphant monster. I really, really hope, because one of the coolest reveals, or not reveals, I guess it's not really a reveal, but like one of the coolest things in the first Horizon was the scale of those giraffe things.
Yeah.
How huge. I want something like that. I want like something just fucking enormous, giant like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That was great. Yeah, the tall necks. Thank you.
That game's gonna look so good on PC, man, in July. Fuck.
Yeah,
it's gonna be gorgeous.
I perfect, because I was literally thinking about restarting the PS4 version, but since it's coming out on PC next month, I'm gonna have to replay through that whole thing.
I recently added a 4K monitor for consoles on my streaming setup, and the first thing I did was load up Horizon Zero Dawn, not to necessarily play it, but just to like walk around. If that is like an inkling of what it's going to look like on PC, holy fuck, man, that game is just drop dead gorgeous.
We'll be getting a 4K monitor at some point soon.
Yeah.
Because of Extra Life, they had a fundraising thing where if you're one of the first like 25 people to get to 750, send you a monitor. The other stuff I'm gonna send to the community, but that's going right here.
Keep it nice.
My primary gaming monitor.
Yeah.
And I have to play Horizon Zero Dawn in 4K, both from the PS4 Pro and from PC, just because reasons.
You should. It'll be good.
That's the answer. Reasons.
Yeah. Here's that quick announcement trailer. We didn't really get to see much here. We saw a little bit of the Miles Morales. It's kind of a cool reveal. Yeah, I think this is great. I wish we got to see just like, I mean, actually, no, we did get to see. They go into like full on web swinging here, don't they? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look how so my biggest issue, which was one of the smaller issues, I think, in the entire game, is how good it was these cities were just not like dense. Like there was a good amount of stuff, but it was still not at that level of like being super believable that you're walking down, like a New York style city. This looks fucking packed. Like the amount of stuff right there on the screen here at the start of this, let me see if I can catch the frame, is just staggering. There's so much stuff here at the very start. Like so many people walking by. There's like snow here on the side. It just looks fantastic.
Now I'm concerned. You make a valid point. It does look fantastic, but we also remember Watch Dogs' initial trailer compared to Watch Dogs' gameplay. They did say that all of this was rendered on the PS5, but I still want to see it firsthand. If it actually looks like that, in game when you start it, I'm done. Now I can trust that it likely is in game based on how good Spider-Man for the PS4 was.
Yeah,
just how graphically intense it was impressive. So I can I can give them the benefit of the doubt that it likely is gameplay, but still, I feel like that might be a cutscene in the game, and then the game will look slightly different.
For sure. Yeah, it's one of those things where we probably won't see that game. Well, no, I had forgotten this. That's holiday 2020.
Oh yeah.
That's
however long it takes me to beat that game. I'm on it this year.
That's 6 months potentially, at the latest. Like that's a launch title.
Now,
or
that
launch
also
window.
Makes me wonder if holiday 2020 carries over to like January, February.
Usually when they say holiday 2020, that means Christmas. It's usually November, December, right? So that game would have to be pretty far along if it's out that soon.
I'd say, and that's a valid point. If that being a launch title, that leads me to believe, considering they want people to see the quality of the power of the PlayStation 5, it makes perfect sense. They did put it even in there. They put that caption on the PS5. Even if you go back to the last frame of that trailer, said caption on the PS5.
Yeah,
which makes me believe that it's possible that it's that powerful, and we can see that in game in 6 months' time. And if so, that's staggering.
If that's the big launch title, that's how you sell a system right there. You put a fucking Marvel game at the front of it.
Guaranteed.
Like, Spider-Man did so well in terms of units sold. Like, that's how you push a console.
The thing is, like, absolutely 100% deservedly so.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge I like comic books and stuff, but I'm not a huge comic book game fan for the most part. But that one is, I would recommend the first Spider-Man to anybody. That is a game that anybody would like, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Someone also is saying in the chat, or a lot of people are echoing in the chat, like, maybe it's not a full game. I would think it would have to be. Like, if they put out like a not full Spider-Man like they did the other one, I feel like they get crucified for that. That would be a bad time.
Yeah, that would be, like, that's not a great way to kickstart your console generation.
Yeah.
They would be vilified for that. They would go through the ringer for it.
Yeah. Here's this other thing, this game, this Returnal thing. The fuck is this? This is a weird thing.
Like, yes.
Is this from the guy that the Dead Space writer? Was that confirmed, chat? Is that who's behind this? Because I didn't see anything of what that guy was working on.
I want to take a bio break, but I don't want to not talk about this game because, good Lord. Like, this is Edge of Tomorrow.
Go ahead, take your thing, and then take your break. Yeah.
Like, for me, this is Edge of Tomorrow, and I loved Edge of Tomorrow, the movie. Live, die, repeat. But it's like, it gets darker.
Yeah.
As you go further and respawn, like, give to me. Like, just with that sphere, I'm getting, like, sphere vibes. That gives me alien vibes. This gives me, what's the movie that has all the black goo that just sucks you in, like, Thing, a little bit. So, like, there's so many different horror movies.
Yeah.
Maybe Event Horizon is also in there. Like, where we're going, you don't need eyes to see. Like, there's so many great horror elements in this, and I feel like they're going to make it to where you have to die to level up.
Potentially, yeah.
I look forward to.
Yes.
It's everything that I'm looking forward to because I am here for the sci-fi and sci-fi horror. It touches my entire soul.
Totally.
Well, and it's
take your bio, by the way.
That it looks kind of like Mass Effect style combat.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I was kind of taken aback by that. I was not expecting it, I guess is the best way to frame it. To see her just like whip out a fucking rifle and start mowing down enemies, right? Like, I don't know what type of game I was expecting, I guess is another way to look at that, but definitely not this. I don't know. I guess it depends how it works. You can't really, like, from what's shown here, I have no idea if it's just your standard shooter, if it's like an ability shooter, if it's like control style stuff, or like what it actually is. It looks very pretty though. Like I can 100% tell you that it looks very visually
part of
striking.
that looks like a third-person bullet hell.
A little bit, yeah.
Which is pretty neat idea.
Yeah, for sure. Who's making that? Was that a first party game? Yeah, it says PlayStation Studios, so I guess it is first party. Let's read the blurb. Oh no, it says Housemarque marquee game. Yeah, or Housemarque. What does the blurb say? If you go to the video here, it says Returnal combines action with Okay, here we go. With roguelike gameplay into a third-person shooter where players fight to survive a hostile planet that changes with every death. Players can switch instinctively between firing modes by using a single adaptive trigger and can get right back into the action after dying. PS5's immersive 3D audio brings the alien world to life around the player, helping players navigate the intense positional combat. So it's roguelike. Okay.
That I didn't see coming.
It makes sense with like the like death mechanic, right? That they kind of hint at. But yeah, I would not have expected that from the trailer. They put a lot of information in these. This is the first time I've ever read a YouTube description and been like, oh shit, that was actually useful. Like I got something from that. I want to go watch some of these other ones to see what else they say. Let's go read the Bugsnax information and see what the fuck this acid trip says. Nope, this is what I expected. From the minds behind Dr. Deadliest Catch comes Bugsnax, a whimsical adventure game coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 holiday 2020. Oh, so it's a dual release. Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. You keep going on that, but I just went back to the Housemarque Returnal.
Yeah.
And I was like, why do I know that name? And they made Nex Machina.
What's that?
It's a top-down twin stick shooter, but I think the reason why I remember it is because of the OST was so goddamn good. I hope, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if anyone can confirm that. I think I have that OST, but
came with the game or something when you bought it.
No, it was one of those games where I like sought out the OST.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Get the perfect time.
All right, let's. Ooh. All right, now this is kind of sexy. No, we're good. We can hear you. What's up?
Okay, cool. I got back at the perfect time because I see Bugsnax on the screen, and
yeah, we were talking about it for a little bit. Yeah,
the game is a trip.
So, Boss Logic just tweeted this out. Boss Logic is an incredible graphic designer that has worked on a bunch of Marvel things and stuff like that. He tweeted this out, which a lot of people have started to do this specifically with the Xbox One or the Xbox Series X. Tweeted this out, which is, your standard PS5, I guess, in an all black version. And then if I get this right, he did that for the Miles Morales. So yeah, they could do some pretty cool stuff with that in terms of like themed PlayStation 5s.
Now, the question here is, I know it's probably a dumb question because RGB is everywhere.
Right. Yeah.
Off chance that has RGB built into it and it changes in the games. Like you play Spider-Man and it changes red. You play Horizon and it has like a nice pink hue, or it changes based on what you're doing in the game. That would give a whole new level of not justification, but the amount of RGB things that would come out after that, as if we already don't have a ton of them, right? Like,
yeah,
the amount of more RGB things that would come after that is mind-boggling. I need it.
It's one of those things where
I needed it until I needed it.
It's one of those things where if you think about keeping costs down, that's probably one of the things that would go in terms of RGB.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. But I could totally see them for future, like, game limited edition consoles.
Yeah.
Totally just put in a different bulb in there, right? Like,
and also, really, if we're talking about base color for consoles, like PS4, like a lot of these consoles already have like red error, like red lighting built in for like error messages. So they could just like override and just like, hey, look, let's take this error light.
Yeah.
And make it work for Spider-Man. I didn't know I needed it until just now.
They've already got you on something they don't even have ready. You already want to
I was already in on the game in and of itself. I was already in on all of it because I'm still impressed by seeing as much as they showcase. Like they showcase ridiculous amounts of stuff.
Yeah.
But I need it. Like and seeing custom PS5 already.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Photoshop
some
wizards don't play.
There's some custom or like fan made, I should say, Xbox Series X's out there that look pretty. You can do a lot with a cube. It turns out with like a little rectangular cube. What'd you guys think about Resident Evil 8? Also, before we even get there, DJ, are you a big Resident Evil fan?
I haven't played the latest one.
7?
Because of the level of like, because I know that was the one that was available in VR. Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it because the idea of playing that in VR just no.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Zeke and
I
Co
saw
both played
a
it.
snippet
I'm
of
out.
somebody playing it, and then they were like bugs.
Yep.
And then they were like forcing. No, I'm done. I was like, nope, I can't. Nope.
Yeah.
I like Resident Evil when it's like third person going down hallways. I feel like when you go into the level of first person that they have, that no longer feels like Resident Evil to me, and that's a different game entirely. So I feel like they could have just renamed it to something else.
Sure.
And they still would have gotten sales. So it's odd to me. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's not Resident Evil.
Well, it's like that Blair Witch game. It's like this is not a Blair Witch game. They just needed a title that grabs eyes. You know, like the last Resident Evil 7 game. It didn't need Resident Evil. I don't think it needed it attached. You change a few lines of dialogue, and it's a whole different game, and it still doesn't lose any merit.
Yeah.
Um,
Loses marketing though. That's the only thing. You know, Resident Evil. They made 7 other fucking games, right? So people know that name. It's been around in the game industry for a while. This one looks weird. The beginning of this, which I don't know, like the rest of these cutscenes were all fine, but the very beginning was super framey. When she like walked up to the curtains or whatever, it like was like 10 FPS or something. It looked really bad. But the rest of it looked fine. So I guess we'll see.
I feel like even with that, I feel like we are still in pre-studios having the actual hardware time frames right now. Like,
yeah,
I don't think anybody has the finalized hardware for a console that doesn't come out, that they haven't even announced the release date yet. So they're still working on dev kits, which leads me to believe that that's not going to come out for at least 3 years. But not, 3 may be pushing it, but at least a year or two before we actually see detail about this game.
Right.
And considering it's like 8 frames, that's they got some work to do.
Yeah.
Even if it was only a brief minute, they've got some optimization to get into.
For sure. Was there anything else you guys wanted to take a look at before we kind of wrap up here? I'm trying to remember.
The ones I wrote down that I really am excited for are Project Athia.
Right.
That Ghostwire Tokyo look bomb.
Let's take a look at that again. Yeah.
That game looked
Let me pull that up, Zeke. Then we'll go back down the list.
You bet.
Now, I don't know what I expected gameplay wise from this, but it wasn't like the first person aspect of this. A lot of people in chat were saying, "Oh, it looks like VR." It just
reminded me of Super Hot.
Yeah. If you would tell me this was a VR title, I'd probably believe you though. It does look VR
for sure.
Yeah,
I can see it, but I feel like the movement speed, unless they fixed something with VR hardware, the movement speed of you moving around.
Oh yeah, there's no way you can actually play this. Yeah.
Way too fast for playing that in VR.
Yeah, this is way too fast for this.
It looks fantastic.
I would love to know, like, mechanics wise, what you do as a player to manipulate this stuff, because it looks like you're like casting spells and shit like that, and doing different, like Naruto style hand signals and shit like that.
I was literally thinking jutsus.
yeah, you're doing jutsus. Thank you. Yeah, if you're like holding down square and your character is just doing this shit, or if you're like having to do like different button impresses, like a DDR style thing, and then like sending out a spell or some shit like that. That would be kind of cool. Very visually striking.
I mean, you guys say that, and I'm sure JP kind of dabbles into both, but you guys say the jutsu. I see Doctor Strange.
Sure, yeah.
And the monks doing that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's yeah. The blurb on
that was the game where I was saying if Doctor Strange shows up, I'm done.
Yeah, that'd be an easy tie-in.
Games that had stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty easy tie-in. The blurb on that is they've been given a little bit of information is Tokyo is overrun by deadly supernatural forces after 99% of the city's population vanished. Use a powerful arsenal of spectral abilities to fight the paranormal threat and unravel the mystery behind the mass disappearance. Face the unknown, discover the truth, and save the city when Ghostwire Tokyo arrives in 2021 exclusively on PlayStation 5. So this game and as we mentioned at the start of kind of a recap here, this game and Deathloop are timed exclusives, I think, on PS5. So kind of sucks, but
I'm not too mad about timed exclusives for the most part, just because that gives dev teams more money to finish the game.
In essence, for sure. It's going to come out on other platforms, right? Like I would think it has to. This trailer was weird.
Launch.
I don't mean to jump ahead, but this.
No, you're good.
This is fucking weird.
I need it.
I don't know what to think about this.
Like what? I like 3 different game vibes from this trailer.
Yeah.
Which one was this again?
This is Pragmata. Yeah, one of the final ones they showed. Just a weird. You could have said that Kojima made this, and I'd be like, yeah, he certainly did.
Sounds about right.
I thought it was Death Stranding 2 multiple times.
Same. I was like, when I saw that helmet, I was like, okay, this is very Death Stranding-esque. I could see that happening, but you add in the armor on the face, I felt like that was like kind of touching a little bit of Destiny. Like the little girl's like, all right, this is like Fatal Frame. Like what on earth? So there's a lot of different elements that they could have gone with, but the futuristic spacesuit alone had me on board. And then the action, I think, was the thing that was super interesting.
Yeah, was that at the end? Yeah, you're talking about this? Yes. This weird thing where he like breaks through the atmosphere, but he's just in space?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
That sold it for me. It's like, and they're like not even on Earth. Like they're on the moon? Or
yeah, exactly. Like they land here, then they're looking back at Earth, right? Yeah.
And that's the thing that got me right there, right? Because if it were not for them showing that little girl's eyes turn digital, so we know she's not human, I would have lost my mind. I was like, why are there bare feet on the moon surface? What am I missing here? So like, it's good that they set that up, because I was, even after seeing her do that, I was confused. I was like, what on earth is this?
Yeah.
How?
That's a 2022 game, according to the information there. So for Capcom, what that means is we might never actually see what that game is. I hope that we do, but guys, it might not ever come out. Just kind of forget that game exists for a while. Because Capcom might do the same thing. I got tweeted an image here. I want to show this off on stream real quick. It's another PS5 goof, but I think these are going to be coming in.
One of it's the one I was laughing at earlier.
It might be. It's one of the popular ones. That's a duck.
That's actually not it, but it's perfect.
I mean,
that's kind of perfection.
I don't think, the more I look at this thing, I don't know if I like how that console.
I think the memes are getting to you.
Do you remember when the PS9 commercial came out, when they were marketing the PS4 and everyone was like, oh, it's PS9 low, it's fucking. I feel like they took some of that to heart because of how much people liked it. And they're like, we're going to make a weird looking console, guys. We're going to put some curves on this. It's going to look weird.
Like they're taking cues from what Microsoft did with the Xbox 360 because it's concave.
Yeah.
It goes in. Like that was a thing that nobody would ever have expected to see on a console. So it wasn't just a box. It looked sleek. So seeing that is, I expect that kind of meme to happen because it happened with the Xbox 360, but it still is pretty hardware.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to wait until they make a custom PS5. Yep.
It'd probably be 2 or 3 years before they put out a new SKU.
Not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Yeah. Zeke, what were some of the other games you had written down after
Deathloop.
Deathloop. Okay, yeah. So
that one looked pretty cool.
People in chat were saying that is PvP. Was there any like actual confirmation of that? Does it say in the description?
The last bit of that trailer was where she was like, I just like killing you. They showed her jumping off of the roof.
Right.
That was her jumping off the roof at the end, and it was in first person. So I imagine that was their little confirmation of like at least both of those characters being playable. So I'm not sure of PvP, but it feels like that you'll be able to play as both, which is
Sure. Yeah, I'm reading the description here. It doesn't necessarily say anything PvP. It does mention Juliana Blake, which is the woman that was at the end of it. But yeah, I don't know. Chat's saying that some of that came from a dev interview, and it might just be the case that it's kind of tacked on. Zeke, what was the next thing you had written down?
Okay, stealthily sneaking through levels or barreling into fights. Into the fight, guns blazing.
Oh, you're reading the description.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, it doesn't really tell you. Kind of like. Anyway, let's see. I think we talked about it. Solar Ash, I guess, was like the last one that kind of got hyped about the Hyperlight Drifter devs.
Yeah, that was pretty short. Yeah, it did look very pretty though. Very gorgeous looking for sure.
Yeah.
And then Hitman 3. I thought that was great. I love Hitman. I love some Hitman. I do echo with what Ko said. I hope that's not episodic, but those developers know how to do that, and it worked for them in the past because that game did so well. So wouldn't be surprised if they do that again and be episodic. But for me personally, I'd love it. It was a full thing. So yeah. And I think that's that.
I liked. I don't know if you covered it when I stepped away.
What was that?
Kenna, like.
Yeah, we didn't talk about. There's a lot of different games like that. Let me pull up.
That game was impressive. Like,
where is that?
I'm a big fan of action games, and I feel like that's definitely an RPG-esque game. If there's an RPG elements, I'll be very saddened by that. And also the tribbles. Like, come on, those things are cute.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Between Kenna and Godfall, those two for me were some of the games that are must plays on the PS5.
This is Kenna right here. Godfall, by the way, was talked about as being it's a looter shooter type deal, looter smasher type deal.
A shooter?
A schluter, as they call it. A schmelee. No, wait, I can't. You have to allude.
It's a melee looter.
Yeah, a malooter. That's what it's.
Malooter.
Malooter. Yeah, malooter. Then you tip your cap. Yeah, because you'd have to. Yeah. Anyways, this game does look very pretty. This Kenna game.
See, I have trouble getting too hype about games like this because, I don't know, man. I'm not. I like. It looks like a Pixar movie. It looks like a Disney, like, movie that's a video game. And I've never really attached to that kind of style.
Sure.
I'd rather it be like full animation, like hand drawn and stuff like that. Or more realistic. But this is kind of in the middle there. It never appealed to me personally.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'm not saying it looks bad or anything. I'm just saying personally, the games like this, they're too cute, and I don't know.
I get you. I understand.
I understand.
Yeah.
I still, for me, it's like, it takes me back to games like, is it the Tales of Mana series where you get your anime characters? I feel like this is to me a more modern RPG that is focused in anime. So if you took anime characters and you gave them good shaders, and you took them out of just pure anime character looks, and you was look, let's make a great game that gives you an anime feel, like Tales of Mana, going back to those days. To me, this game covers that avenue, and I absolutely love RPGs. Give me it's not a turn-based, which is great. So give me some action RPG anime characters. I need it.
Sure,
I'm down for that.
Real quick before we move on, Ko's back. He wants to stream on his channel. We're still on Ko's channel, so I'm going to sign off. Bye, everyone at CohhCarnage's channel. He'll be back in
Bye,
30 seconds or so playing some EverQuest. We'll see you guys on Saturday for some more conference coverage. Have a good time over there. Signing off. Ko, it's all yours. Okay, hopefully that works. Hopefully that works. But we'll go on for just a little bit more because there were some other games that I kind of skipped over. I didn't mean to cut anyone off. If you have any more to say on the Kenna game. I kind of agree with with what Zeke was saying, but yeah, go ahead, DJ.
It's cutesy, yes, but I don't know. I've never had an issue with cutesy games, and I know a lot of people will be like, "Well, that just doesn't make sense. Like, you don't look like you'd like cutesy games." Man, I love a beautiful anime game. It's like Temtem,
right?
For me, like Temtem was great. It's cutesy, but it was a great time. So like, you give me something like that has depth, and it looks like that has a pretty good series of gameplay. It looks like it's had some time in the oven, and there was some seemingly actual gameplay to me, and that's the thing that got me. It's like, okay, I need this. I need to very much try this out.
Yep.
And then Godfall for me.
Yeah, we'll show Godfall in just one sec. Chat's saying two things. One, if you go to the website about Hitman, they say it's not episodic on their website, over on IOI's website. And then on Deathloop's website over at Bethesda.net, there's a fourth picture-in-picture that says you can be the person trying to kill the player character in someone else's game, but that's not the main focus of the game. So I think if it's like an option, maybe you can have turned on to have people join your title and try to fight against you, which is kind of a cool thing. Doom, I think, is doing something similar. I think that was patched in pretty recently into Doom Eternal, where you can spawn in as the one of the demons or whatever and fight them. Yeah, it's basically Dark Souls invasions. That's a great way to put it. So that's cool stuff for sure. It would be fun. Definitely. That'd be a lot of fun if like Zeke was streaming or something, or DJ was streaming it, and I just popped in there and started fighting you. That was like the content. That'd be great. Yeah.
I've never seen a game that kind of had that aspect of it where it's a single player experience, and then you might have somebody coming to kind of hunt you down later. That's amazing. And I think the only games I've seen that...
Were you gonna cut me?
No. This is for cutting my Ethernet cable to my gaming PC.
So that I can't do that.
Exactly. It's just quickly like, well, I got invaded. Clip. Bye.
Sure. Yeah.
Great. And points are made. Like, people are pointing out that like Dark Souls did something like that. I know Warframe did something like that where you could affect other people's gameplay, but like as a single player experience, I know that Dark Souls did it in a way that was interesting. So I'm very curious to see another game do it, because I never actually finished those Dark Souls games. So I personally haven't played them enough to actually see anybody attack me while I was playing. So for me, I haven't seen it.
Sure.
But still, it's awesome to see more games doing something like that. Change it up. Like, don't do the exact same multiplayer experiences that everybody else has done. And if Warframe has like the Hunter, something like that, I can't remember it, but Warframe had it, Dark Souls had something like it. I like the idea of adjusting the games. So yes, please give it to me.
Yep.
Interesting.
In a lot of ways, I think Dark Souls is kind of responsible for that type of multiplayer stuff. It started with Demon Souls, really. Here's some of your Godfall. I don't know. I just, it is 4K 60, so it's a 4K 60 video, which is kind of cool to see. I like the design. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe Gearbox is what's putting me off on this. Maybe that's the biggest detractor from everything, is that it's got Gearbox associated with it. It looks cool. Yeah.
I feel like from what I gathered of Godfall, it is a co-op experience.
Right. Yeah.
And to me, that's already awesome. But like, I explained yesterday my name, DeejayKnight. I'm a fan of Medieval Knights.
Sure. That
game is Medieval Knights with abilities and powers quickly wrecking the faces of things. I need it immediately. Like, that's I need it. And it's fast paced. For me, that brings me to like Paragon feels of like the third person action situation where you can play with your buddies and then wreck some stuff.
Sure.
But like the amount of abilities, like the speed of it. And I think that's the thing that gets me. The speed of the third person gameplay speaks to me. And yes, Rip Paragon. I have a Paragon hat in here somewhere. It's yes. But anybody that's making a third person action game that has that kind of speed, oh, give it to me. And it's co-op. Oh, the potential there for me, and at least, is top tier. I'm very intrigued. I need it in my life.
Well, we'll probably all be playing it with you at launch, because there's going to be like 3 other games. So
To be fair, touche. Wait, that said that this year? That said this year? Oh, it did say holiday 2020.
Yeah, it's probably a launch title. I think did they say if that's free to play, chat? Am I just making that up?
I never heard that. If it is, though,
I might be making that up. Chat's also saying it'll be on Epic Game Store as well. So
yeah, I knew it was going to be on PC, but considering that so many Epic Games is one of those companies that pushed hard to get cross-platform play. If they add cross-platform play to that,
maybe.
Could be.
It's your jam.
I apologize. I have to hold in my excitement for that, but I don't see it being free to play, but I do see a lot of hours being put into it.
It's all good. Zeke, I'll fix it here. We'll calm you down with some car games here, as I think the last trailer we haven't covered yet is some Gran Turismo 7. I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong in this, I kind of feel like the days of racing games, and now as I'm watching this does look really good, but the wow factor of racing games from like a graphic power house at the launch title of, or as launch titles for consoles, is kind of over. Because like there's a lot of other games that I think looked better than this in many cases. It doesn't do that. It doesn't have the same effect.
What do you mean?
I feel like racing games have hit like the apex of what I consider to be graphics, so much so that I can load up, a Forza game right now, or even GT6, or Gran Turismo Sport, which I guess is the most recent one on the PS4. I can load that up right now and just see it and be like, oh yeah, that looks real. Like it already looks real. I don't know how you make it look better, right? Like I guess it's the reflection stuff that we kind of saw in this area right here when they open up the sides. But in many cases, no garage has that much fucking reflection. Like garages are not chromed out of their mind like we see right here. You just don't pour chrome everywhere. So yeah, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, like, racing games don't have the same effect that they used to, where you would see a racing game and be like, holy shit, bro, that looks fucking real. But it's like, yeah, they look real. It's great. It's great.
I think I can speak on this a little bit, though, because I'm a huge fan of simulation games.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo had been the simulation racing game before simulation racing games were on PC, before they were a big deal. Like, mind you, there have been wheels for PC forever, but if you wanted a racing sim on console, you had to have Gran Turismo.
Sure.
And Forza kind of came in with that. I feel like beauty-wise, they're all gorgeous. Once we got to the point where the last Gran Turismo was amazing, this is going to be amazing. I'm trying to see where they're going to differentiate from other Gran Turismo games and other racing games. Like if you go back to the scene where, or if you imagine like the scene that they have that showcases the city area, that scene right there, that to me is probably where they're going to try to differentiate themselves from other games while still remaining a faithful simulation. Gran Turismo has always been heavy with the simulation and the sound.
Yeah, the sound did. I mean, it sounded really good. Like I just turned it up on my end. It sounds.
It's amazing. It is pants-wettingly, like if you are here for the sounds of powerful vehicles and real life tracks.
Yeah.
You just play Gran Turismo. You just do. So I have friends who I know for a fact, if they saw this trailer, they would be pre-ordering the PS5, regardless of how much it cost, because of the fact that it's a new Gran Turismo. And as somebody who plays a lot of online games, I'm very curious to see how they're going to balance that simulation gameplay with online gameplay as well. And I feel like that hub that we saw is where that's going to start getting interesting, because they have the potential to not only have the simulation from Grand Theft Auto that we're used to, or Gran Turismo that we're used to seeing, but also they can kind of tap into like the Forza Horizon crowd that doesn't really dig, is not really necessarily into simulation, but just by having it as a different area, like an arcade area on that map, that could differentiate a lot of different things when it comes to where you go for your racing sim. So they've got options, and I'm very curious to see where they go with it. And I immediately upon them showing that trailer, I started wondering, when are the Thrustmaster sticks coming out, or the wheels? When are the Logitech wheels coming out? Because there will be racing wheels for this.
Oh, 100%.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way they don't release especially if it comes out anytime soon. Oh, those wheels are getting sold. And to be fair, I'm probably gonna have one because I want to play it.
Let me see if there is a launch. No, they don't say anything about when that's coming out. At least not in the description of the YouTube video. But
there will be wheels available immediately.
Jesus Christ, that already has 100,000 views, but more importantly, it has 1,000 comments on it for a video that's been like an hour.
Oh, Gran Turismo?
Yeah. Someone was saying in chat that across the board, there's like 4 million or 4.5 million people watching all the Sony stuff today, which is...
That makes sense.
Pretty crazy. I think it was some like, chat, you'll have to help me here. I think it was 2 million on YouTube, or 4 million or 3 million there, then like 1 million or so on the main channel here on Twitch. I didn't see the full numbers of all that stuff, but yeah, pretty impressive. Oh, someone just tweeted at me. Slasher saying 3.5 million on Twitch, 3.5 on YouTube, 100 plus on Twitter. And then he takes a jab at Mixer and says Mixer's 100 employees on Mixer. Was this even streaming on Mixer?
Jokes.
I wonder if that was even streaming on Mixer.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think, kind of wrapping things up, hell of a showing. I think we'll see one more after we get Last of Us 2 out there and Ghost of Tsushima, probably in like August or September. That'll include the price and the date, and maybe kind of like what's going to be in the launch window. Maybe like an all launch game type display, something like that. But I'm excited. I think they have some absolute winners there for me. Horizon Zero Dawn kind of leading the show there. Spider-Man looking great. Ratchet and Clank I'm super into. Some of the other smaller stuff like I'm pretty into as well. I say smaller, but a little bit disingenuous. Demon Souls obviously I think looks fantastic. I'll definitely play another Demon Souls.
Since I have never played the first one, for me that's going to be fresh.
Yeah, I really wonder what that. There are things in Demon Souls that are so ingrained in the original Demon Souls for me. It's going to be really weird to like see them in a different light, so to speak, with that type of stuff. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I also hope they don't rebalance anything. That'd be kind of nice. If you could, like, I'd love to. My favorite part about Demon Souls, and I didn't want to spoil.
That would take the whole Demon Souls away.
Well, I don't want them to change a single thing about that game, I guess is what I'm saying. Because so much of that game and so much of the Dark Souls game is like knowing the tiny little things that you can go and do that, seem minuscule to the person that's never played it before. But in terms of what it actually does and benefiting you, it's massive. Like there's an item that you can get very early on in that game by going to a certain area and kind of skipping some things. And I hope they don't like change any of that. So I guess we'll see how all that goes. It'll be pretty exciting to see. But yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Zeke, what were your thoughts on kind of everything? And then we'll get some final thoughts from DJ as well right after. What'd you think?
There was a lot more games than I expected. Not only a lot more games than I expected, a lot more games than I expected that I would be really interested in. And on top of that, new fucking IPs. Not just remakes, not just sequels, but new fucking IPs that I'm actually super excited about. And also, they're pushing the envelope of weirdness. And God, I couldn't be happier.
Sure.
I'm really excited to see what comes out of like Bug Snacks and Pragmata. Ghostwire Tokyo, like those had some really weird elements, things that weren't explained, and I'm there for it. I'm here for it. I love that shit, man. I'm really excited.
Yep, I agree. DJ, what are your final thoughts there on the PS5 reveal?
I came into it with no expectations because I try my best to go into things with nothing in mind. Because I like the idea, if you're going to sell me on it, sell me on it. Sony did what they typically do. They provided games from every area of the spectrum. You've got your action games, you've got your adventure games, you got your cute little games, you got your racing games, you got your sports games, and you've got the little games that are seemingly indie games that you kind of want. Then you got your weird with the snacks game. That's just weird. But after seeing the hardware, after seeing the games, after being shown multiple games that I'm guaranteed to own, they did what they should do on the announce of a console and showcase the things that make you want to buy it. And I feel like some people, somebody made the point of like missing JRPGs. I feel like Kenna is probably going to be something like a JRPG. It's not going to be the turn-based traditionally, but it's going to be an RPG. But it felt nice. They knew that people wanted to come out of this with an understanding of the gameplay that you have, with an understanding of the diversity of launch, and not necessarily launch because we don't know all the full launch titles, but diversity of the PlayStation library. They showed off a lot of stuff, and really two things that I needed to see out of this whole thing. Does the hardware look nice? Did they have a game from Guerrilla Games? They showed me My Horizon. I'm a happy camper. I'm gonna have it. Yes, please, and thank you. And now I'm curious, since we saw with the first game they showed that was supposedly running on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 5 hardware, holiday 2020. The two things I needed were Horizon and a release date. We know that it's this year. We know that we're going to get Spider-Man. I have gotten way more excited about the next gen than I had been previously. And to me, that's all I could ask for.
It's true. It's a good point. My favorite thing we get out of this is the fucking memes, man. There's a Pope wearing a PS5 right now, and it's great. It's gorgeous.
There is a picture of somebody added us all in a tweet. And it's a picture of a PS5 with an anime head on it, and it looks like, yep, that is it. I just linked it in your chat just so you can see what I'm talking about. It is the best thing. That Pope picture is amazing.
Yeah, that one's great too. Yeah,
it's an anime
show that as
the
well.
memes are going to be top tier for a long time, and I highly look forward to it.
It's great.
I'm gonna participate in some of these memes. I got to make one or two. Like, how awesome is that? Like,
it's gorgeous. I love it. I love it so much.
I've never even watched Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't care. That is great.
It's great. That's my favorite stuff. I'm super into that. So cool. All right. Well, that's PS5's go at it. Xbox is doing their stuff in July, at least when it comes to first party. So we'll see how that all goes. And then on Saturday, there's like 3 more conferences. Not Guerrilla Games. Why did they call it what is it called? What? The Guerrilla Collective Day. No. Guerrilla Collective Day. Starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Saturday. And then there's the Paradox Insider at 2 p.m. Eastern. The PC Gaming Show at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then 3 hours after that is the Future Gaming Show, which is 6 p.m. Eastern. So...
what is the Future Gaming Show?
I have absolutely no idea. It's games from the future. Right. I have no idea what's in that. I'll probably do some research and see if it's worth sticking around for. I think that's spaced out, and with the idea that the PC Gaming Show is going to be 3 hours long, which is a lot. That's a long fucking showcase. I guess we'll see how that goes. So I think Dan's Gaming is going to be joining us for that. I hope
Day9 brought a change of underwear.
Yeah, right. Like 3 hours of hosting that stuff is a lot. So we'll see how that goes. I expect it'll probably be like 2 hours max. But we'll find out on Saturday. Let's do some shout outs and we'll call it a restream here. Zeke, as always, you want to start us off?
You betcha. What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching. Thank you to DeejayKnight for joining us, and Co and JP for being the co-host with me, Ezekiel the Third. You can find me at or / Ezekiel_I on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Will I be broadcasting after this? Yes, I will. In about 15 minutes or 16 minutes, whatever fucking time it is. I'm going to go really quickly and stuff my face with something, and then we'll fire up the stream at the top of the hour with some more Deadly Premonition. We'll get 3 or 4 hours of gameplay in there. I've been itching to go back to it, so if you want to see some of that old school Twin Peaks weird shit, come on over. And then then I'll be, tomorrow is Friday, right? Yeah. Okay. So then I'll be doing a full stream tomorrow at starting at noon Pacific of Deadly Premonition, hoping that it lasts the whole day. I'm guessing it will since I fuck around so much. And then I'll see you on Saturday for all the conference extravaganzas. That's all I got. Thank you.
Cool. DJ, do some shout outs for us.
Hi again. I'm DeejayKnight. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I have to thank our hosts, JP, Zeke, and Ko for having me. It's been unexpected to ever get the chance to be on the show because I've been watching it for years. I don't get the chance to watch as much as I'd like because most of the time I'm streaming during the time the show's on, but I appreciate the invite. It's been an absolute fantastic time. And as you can see right here, I've got some cool things that are about me that just work nicely with gaming and conversations as well. So thank you all for checking it out. And thank you all who have come over to the stream and hit the follow button and are talking in my chat right now. I'm blown away that you would. I'm honored. I appreciate you and thank everybody involved for having me. Because you guys could have just been like,
this guy sucks. Kick him out.
And you didn't. And for that, I appreciate you.
We usually ignore people with high pitched voices like that. So, who knows if they're out there? Who knows?
Real quick before we go, that itch.io thing.
Yeah, did they hit 5 million? I saw they were close.
Yep.
What happened when they hit 5 million? Nothing? Anything?
I don't know. that I don't know. I just saw that they did it. Sorry, I just wanted to say, like, hey, congratulations, good job.
Look it up real quick.
I bought them. I bought all those games.
Read chat. I'll do shout outs and maybe we can figure it out. We'll be back Saturday with some more drop frame stuff, as we said, covering like the PC gaming show and all that stuff. There's a schedule out there somewhere. If Nor's in the chat or one of the mods, they might be able to link that. Tomorrow I'll be starting my replay through of The Last of Us 1. Excited to jump into that and also be checking out some of those Last of Us 2 reviews because I think the embargo is up tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it does well. It's probably going to. And then that's that. We're kind of coasting along with Last of Us throughout the weekend. We'll probably finish that up next week. We'll do another drop frames next Wednesday. And then, yeah, that's that. We got some more roleplay stuff tonight with Echoes of Eternity as some Star Wars stuff. So if you want to watch that, we'll be back in about 2 hours and 15 minutes with that. But for now, Zeke, did you figure it out? Anything happen to 5 million?
No, it was just their goal.
Oh, that was just their overall goal? $5 million?
Their overall goal, yeah.
Oh, well,
it is interesting that the $5 price tag, the average contribution was twice that at $10.61. That was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
There's some really great games in there. Night in the Woods, Overland, Celeste. Like, fuck, dude, go get it.
1,500 games.
You got 4 days.
Yeah. 1,500
That is
games.
wild.
$5 minimum.
That is wild.
It's crazy. Itch.io if you want to grab any more of those and support their initiative. So, yeah, that's that. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Also, shout out to Ko. I think he's already live right now doing some EverQuest stuff. He'll be back with us on Saturday as well as next week, as he always is. Oh, it's 1,638 games now. Jesus, they've added more. I didn't realize that.
It was already like 1,400. They added 200 more.
200
where
more
did you
games.
even get 200 more games?
I don't know. They found them somehow.
Part of me is really hoping it's like that Action 52 card from the old NES, and they're all just
they're just throwing them in there.
Terrible space shooters.
Hey, if you need some Indie Sunday content, Zeke, just load up those. Get 1,500 games.
No, this Sunday I'm doing that. It's going to be all that. I'm
Perfect.
just going to look like for the standouts and ones
great.
that I haven't played yet.
Great. I will definitely send people your way who are one to it'll still be available on Sunday, right? So they can pick it up if they find something.
Yeah.
3 days left.
4 days.
Okay,
So
cool.
it'll be 15.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Where do you even find 200 more games from yesterday?
There's a lot of games. We'll cover some more on Saturday as they're going to announce some more. All the games. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're out for Drop Frames. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.